What to say? Me jame Toyota. Why me way bale? You make a ode Toyota. Me dabushi. Leko fonama. Yo akpana mau. We ena me de ma akwa aba Adom TV in Kranshen Sem Jumedi so. Me am to mo am de twa me Apostle Dr. Nita Kotego. A good tree is known by its fruits. Dua eye papa no. Yehu ewo na ba osonso. Mango dua bi si baabi anso aba, enwura na eyo. Make a paya dua bi si baabi, abafo nkate dua bi si baabi a enwura nko anso aba. Di dua papa no, ne nyina so ene aba eso. So is a man known by the state of his mental health. Onipa bia wa bra bo nyina so ene empo. A bad fruit means a bad tree. So does a bad behavior signifies a faulty mental health. There are factors that cause mental problems. You want to know what a massa be nipa adwi motosi. A manipa ya ha. A manipa kasa entwasu. A manipa ne ye ensemfata. Emfa nyoma esemfata emre ono ne nkrankre. A manipa ejina nsuo nu eno monsa eno madubone. You can't protocol a sound mind is a sound body. But maybe I can say a sound mind is a sound life. Mon sano incorpore sano. It's not Latin for cano. A sound mind is a sound body. But I would rather say a sound mind is a sound life. Where there's productive nature and performance, there's a sound and productive mind. Where people are productive and perform at their best, it means their mind is productive and at its best. So a sound mind is a sound life. Healthy relationships are dependent on healthy mindsets. Enkita hudie ni awarepa enyina so ya adwene eda ho eyiem. Tubehwa mema bebre wana adwuma to si. Ni bufu ni yire kansanfo nche na yire. He bebre esan se obi abra bo betumpon. Obi abenya apomodene papa. Obi a obeni nkita hudie papa. Obi a nyame so meso ani no. Ni nyina so ejina adwene eda ho eyiem. Amen. Successful lives, true physical health, true social well-being, true spiritual soundness are all dependent on mental health. Onipa. Wano, anything na bebre nkoso no, wano nyama ekoso abra bomi. Bebre adwin atosi. Ana yetu bonzo obi address abonatare starch, wa she coat kama, wa botai sabeta frache. The fact that you are academically good does not mean you are mentally sound. The fact that you are at work producing does not mean you are sound. The fact that you sit at the market and working and selling does not mean you are sound. You can be physically healthy and wealthy, but nevertheless, you don't have mental stability. You cannot gain optimum health nor maintain success when you don't have a sound mental health. You cannot gain optimum health, nor maintain success, or become useful to yourself and society without optimum mental health. You can be academically good, socially adored, but you may not have good mental health. A man for both you also, hey, na enso wadwin no atosin. Ya brabo ma ye bo nyina kwan bi so no, o ha bi wo ya brabo na efiri hefa. Bebre aya jeans se ye wo no na eja ne ma e ka bo mo de wo no ebi ma wadwen to sin ebi so your brain chemistry distortions wadwen ekwa wo no nsuo bi gu se nsuo no chia e ma sabe wa brabo chia bebre so your life experiences atete or how say ya bro nkwada abremu se ohwiri bibi and also etimi ma onya mental problem. So your life experiences such as losses, worry, abuse, and trauma can lead to mental problems. Also, there's a family history of mental health. Sabe tafrache. Sabe tafrache. Unim menka. Ba unim obi a sabe ne yesa ne papa ne mame. E na ne papa ne mame so ne yesa won papa. Sabe busua no sabe ye de sabe adwemu hare awen. Bibi a si kwan so betumi akopa nyansa apeso ehunu. Ape obi obetumi akora wo na onya adwemu nsakramu. Na de wo no afri wo. There's a need for you to renew your mind, to renew your mental status, to transform your life. You can renew your physical body, you can renew your spiritual body, but that will never transform your life. Until you renew your mind, your life cannot be transformed. And a major war. Namasi Yankopon so Obama adwemu sakraye, mo abra bo so sakra. Mamena production team nase. Namena camera for sound and Adom TV my phone na me do bi ase wo a onya mre hwe me de wo nya me entina
ya mo achi biem samu akwa abado Adom TV Badwam dwumadie so anopen sama sie na broson sa wo tibie sa Adom TV kase sama obete wo so bi eni okrase pisan farmers for na enei womobu afu fi se womahu se estate developer bi ya jo won sase aboso enu nti won akire bibi kakra e wo ho ye de ho nsam no ebebro na afi yakwa akohwe ye ensam foforo mu na ya hwede oboasefo womo ka de farmer mpani 120 days social contract no ehun eno ne nsem bi na no pay me de bro sa Adom TV Badwam kase o share live on Facebook /Adom TV extra go TV 119 DSTV 280 uko YouTuber search Adom TV tube kwadomonline.com semi eni bebre so egu ho medidi afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni de bientie seden semni chemo ankasa etie inchini washu bi yiniti ewo okrase wapa west achimensimo wepoye mantemo ni nyina no ye langati fo bi ene won mo tata mabunu ene akuafo ewo won mo ensase bi ho
asama ayete epelifo som na mufa omo hwehwem kwan bia o mefa so sesia first no na o krase banchi oto banchi 5 series ebusu nyina ebebi nanda banchi kwa unje bi wato yakwa samanta se yakwa sawom ebi kwa kran ansana yenya banchi awa o krase sra yesra ne se epelifo mbemu no
and see ya pay and a phobia one of our crassy and it's a memofu and so I did to pay for any muse.
You want to be bass or crassy as I see an idiot. I didn't like the phone machines about home. I buy a bassa and I'm so much or crossing memuano and you the bunny. And we actually acquire you crossing for memuan fashion and Ukrainian Anthony. So over to be behind Langard before I am Retia. Na somebody to kromu afwa yes you go high Langard for Libya na IGP yes raw mira tatanyo yanimini obetimi aye o chehiri ya sada ya say yanimini obetimi aye yanimini samu betimi aka sensam enti asremu mo fa mo nansi fom na mo kase mame na okurasefo enyo ma to no nyo omasundwe
Ghana dihye bi ya won mo ewo oboase na ne won ya manu boni Isaac no manyo di nkomo afa mampani 120 days se mampani no ebi mo se ye ebi mo so kire won madwo won samba akumienu be ho ensem ni ni
mo se oba no ka bibi de nanso mehu se oju fa one day nya nyina ana ma otuo no kire is on course obetimi aye no ntimi nya kura percentage wise nde obetimi aye mu bi 50 or 60 before so fufu ban sana me ho afa no unse obi be university no any school ono na oni adwumaye they say no o watiti kokuo bi a ti se obetumi afiri ho no onya nsa no dwuma obetumi adabo bra se de tie
friend say o ka se obebie banga amadwum forma na wa ma eska e de adigwa enso ya hwa ye hu sa fe na obeye de ayenim nti esra ne se de o kan no oni suma ye pepe
so far no ne performance na no work no o hye bo bebre but o ka se galimse no ba on two Robert call the process beto ho na se se de jagum kra ma tesia no obia se se obehwe nsu a yenso nyina ye basa na se ne nsem o kan no ne bo hye o hye ne ntimi mam
se se de o de ba ne de ye If it's a first year May, free education na buy aduane ne na nye papa nse se de. Ati committee on ba be hwe. No mind ne kama e de amaye. Just waka ne saa de a yen so yesen so be ni ya amaye.
Oba ye nche but I can say that is at abafom. First na 16 cities. You see about 13 cities. But ye say onyere no ho. Na that is ntimi form. Na enema e wo market mu so yen tete so.
And a make us University of Professional Studies, UPSA, na one more enya police station, ultra modern police station. In no yes, school for a Jumaya for church for one more bambuntia.
The establishment of this police post is a testament to our government commitment to enhancing security and providing better policing services to our citizens. As we gather here today, we are reminded of the critical role that our security agencies play in maintaining law and order, protecting lives and property, and upholding the rule of law.
Nia wokojina police sahene Christian Tete Yohunu anemu ekwo kasaye ewo dwumadie na se no hyebose wonom bekoso aye wonum adwuma ewebu ani ne die kwan so na wahwe amamra ene asumdue nso aye adwuma ewo me.
This event marks yet another significant milestone in our collective efforts to strengthen security, enhance service delivery, and our promise bringing policing closer to our people to make it more accessible.
Anusi yape ena Professor John Kwaku Mensah Mauto ya oye Vice Chancellor ewo UPSC and so den ensem eto aso.
Honorable Minister and our cherished IGP, on behalf of the Chancellor and the Chairman of Council, let me assure you that this is not the end of UPS's contribution to this project. We will continue to contribute towards the effective utilization of this place, providing the necessary logistics from time to time.
Parliamentary Committee on Works and Housing na won ho adwiri won pa wo bra wo mkohwe sagleme eyer housing project no said ye wiewia na ma free ho no mo ene ne bobre no ehun behia sempanifo ede to won wakoma so na ni mani wi ya no wo mkoho biemu kosiesie ho letime boye.
As to the way forward, so that at least Ghanaians will have value for the money that we have invested here. Whether it will be private participation or they will allow the state-owned companies like the Tema Development Company or any other company that is competent enough to complete this project. That is what we are looking for. At the end of it, I want to see this community develop where people are living here, so that at least Ghanaians will have salvaged some of the costs that have been occasioned here. But going forward, we'll present a report to Parliament, and I will even play with the Speaker of Parliament to visit the site for him to also witness some of the damages that we have all witnessed today.
Martina Mensah Kosa eye domkuma na kasamafo ewo Works and Housing Committee no so. Ono si ditu just say Sagleme affordable housing project waye no amanyosem akere no ayeye ne senti wonya amanyosem ento nchen no wonhwa kwan pa obetumi ahwe awie se adwuma ne nyina.
You and I are aware that that matter somehow has been brought to a close. I think that it should be a national priority to want to take a second look at it. Enough of the politics around this project. It's quite sad going around what we've seen.
Maminya no so na Adom TV Badwam kase na hana brema kwan na no pay media siaseda ya wodia emre ni adaje a wode maye yenkomra na yemfa de bonkrata ne online de no ento so eda se yamo akwa babie mra Adom TV Badwam dwumadi so yeda se pa emre ni adaje aseda kase ne de ne obo so ne asase no ne dia bises wa ma yenkwana yentimi megina ha ti owura aseda nkoma yeda se papa se yemmo ne nyina achi oni ku ye hu yeda se dwumadi ne de yeshase 5:30 no se Badwam TV no de yempon mo amunem but ye ba Badwam de 5:30 bomo nyomo a na 45 hono Apostle Dr. Nita Kutegwaba mo abehye yenkrane owie pe na 50-55 no kase no na de abram nti e beko yaba ene abegina hai ayede de bonkrata no ene online de to so enti radio fosu 97.1 ye chiamo ye mamuache ye da se papa meni krobia asante Benjamin asante da ko ni gina ha no pay ogusu aginam 50 oginam amuache obesore don't even complain. Hello, you are in the spirit.
Yeah, that's yeah. Now where they go complaining. I mean, chia one ton force, you know. And then me share me sound man top and down force. Me share me camera woman top and down force. Me share cameraman top and down force. Me share Isaac is top and down force. Ah yeah. Me share web bounce a bunch start. Papa B. You are mad uncle woo. Opeja asiano be 26 cities. Now the show now was 47 cities. Now fi funny form now for say and the econo. Now the shoe no or the one shoe na e ta ko bebe 120 be na and we more na no you call bend down be one mo be oh Boko de the baby I mean to ade a wo chia me jema
and also
baby I mean to ade pa wa yero wa wo chia me what we say the pardon ye nyine pre mpaboa me so me monitor de meti me ye free ma me nkoa na watimi aba be bo me panchi e chia me se na adwuma mboko na me so boko say wo so ba bi na me ah and I phone eba ya chia force phone na ka ta wa phone na chia mo ejiri se bibia de dada kom kama and so da foforo ya wada you know me say mama sha say ye promotion all over Mother's Day all over mun koso na mun draw ye Father's Day mun draw say ya na Mother's Day dey and a joy e mo ko hanum say na e mo ra hanum say na e ko package you am wo da mun koso adom ye de mo sia ye pu ye topono ye san mun de mun koso se mo no mu fi se yensu eni ho na mo ye okay a mo kwai yo ye di me so Mother's Day so na Father's Day na mo drawing na mo recreate a peti ya funu ha no na mo sa atwe ye funu aba so na aka say please reduce your stomach ye be koso sa mo de ndi so a ye nko bobo yi na mo na kama kempiski na mo ko ayi e wo ebri ye fro se krade joy for the mo ko ye fro se so say aye wunti no aye what was aye wunti
dia wo ye ya ho ya kasa na we no kra no ntimi blame ma because member no ya na ye say e ya hote nti munye but mo enya hote
mo papa say ye si bre no na mo hote mo sa no
ba mo no munye say ye birthday surprise birthday kro be say no but obadi obeguru ho am wanya no surprise nti na ma edu sa ahokeka no wo soro because obadi is no way odo wa no be wo fo obemu ayade na ma onye o friend kura was mo meeting wa ha mo say se be na client ni sika nko waste dey o ba be she mad mo it's happy Mother's Day in advance
happy Mother's Day in advance e man nyina che mo kwa so e bra say e se ba do to do work at them dey bring my kwa na fi online stories no on so aboy but my main can say bra if you be win online pe na so sha say free and no da Ghana man pay His Excellency John Dramani Mahama 120 days obu nkunta akere say ye woni so say ye woni so no ye gusu aye pem ko wonfie nan so your expectation is not that as I said 120 days no
bibia o kan ye bia
anya fresh atade bia anya fresh na emu wo betimi aka so oh ha de ne body bona ko anim aha de na ka me nka 120 ko betimi apusum kakra aha de me gidi say on sha simple e ka ho e be ka ye nyina me hu say mfie nan ye de animi ese otu anama o ba bia nipa dodo na susu se hode ebia na sinto abaso de fama se fata ba bia gina enko ni member so twena de so na hwe de bitima ye and just after a few we in online stories or dey
nti ewi ana mo afre ye kan na mza abode akura wante e na o ye complain say ya yembie nti ewi online adom de no a na ye bie 030221170124 now so abanti adomonline.com say Africa's creative industries could generate over $10 billion annually. Na yes be remind creative Yeah, show no ye pan kasikanke benya eno no nto ho so asem no. Ora Pariado wono na ye employment minister was say we didn't sack anyone employed before 2024 elections. Nti wono mo ampamo obia before 2024 election mo ampamo obia nti eno so ho asem no. When so ye questioner ora tuguba ebuso say CJ suspension would there have been 3-2 results if nti ubora adomonline.com asansem no so ewomo apprenticeship program to support master trainers not individuals with cash youth minister ene kase nti omo Canada that is Thomas mo no debi omo afen omo fifie no aha
opa oyempabo
omo yempabo wa he ene oluman ba ku yara ono so tena he omo sa ni sei ye pushi omo kakra obeko oluman yi sei ahoke ka no kwa animu ene obi ono oye okay dada ono sa akra o appreciate we no ohu ne say e ya de ketua bi santi ehun so arasam no say ya confirm me akra mayor say Michael Papo Aloti
ono na say abe mayor
ti ono na Badwam.com asensem we ni say bebre so e wo ho ti 0302211701
penche BNC
mente ente hwe okay ebi mo ho enema bi sisi ti yentwen course no wa say bia de
okay so ya hwe say oba frɛ nim no misro 120 days no aya mama yensusu enya nyoma bare o de 120 days
yeah can be tiatia sabe ya dodo na beba
na be ya bare na we na de be si na obo na hey Ghana ba ko na o the good the bad and the ugly yes Ghana ko it's 120 days no who ni say no they are two yerim kama if you have the numbers not to get 0302211701 ekosi 4 obi wa mano so
na mzo wagina so atwen abode ano pe ye mo ache mo akwaba
Mejisi mimi afia.
Yada se, wada ma yenkoso e.
Me pa cha musu mutu fe yo.
Nyame adom ye ho ye.
Ede Yankopɔn ase. Yada ma fimu papa. Nyame adom me hwede bia ansa na makadwuma.
Mo.
Le di ade ma o ma hede. Oh.
Panza mwa.
Mr. Obolo. Le fiao di asa me kama se me ma on se di ba ko. Wa o se dawo so
oh abode we wi anopa no we wi anopa
nyame ado mitia ansa na makaduma
oh nyame sha
na masemba kwa na mo kan se isa 120 days na amanfo de pepre na se no sabe obakofo ni san chimikati Yankopɔn ani yenya butrema mpempa mampani na yefa mpabo ntane chi ene obi biara nso abotre ye munya botra nyame adom obetime dwabo atetia ehu ne krona enye obi a lubenya NDC mfaso ayo mari nyina dia nyame nka mo
amen yada say so betimi aba 03 adaminoso 0302211701 same woso same no pay mo ache mo akwaba
Mejosini Ababa Kopa that 2028 Ubinya Health Minister for Deputy. Now my Commerce and Information Minister for 2028. Honorable campus in chairman of the Namoepe. Let's hear with me because I need be on the common. I don't know man with the Mr.
Oboya so busanyame
Mr. Tamakura be chiwa ya no pay
oh let's go when Tamakura say when emergency because say na name mu mo ni ma hwehwe na ga say wa obi a ware for bi na mo tifi ba kuma ma fa ka ba adwuma
ono ti compound house na me tell low cost e di ni ewe ho
yo with that party ba me come out
okay
bichia honorable break camp ba because we abetifi bi Yankopɔn chade won akoto aba ne fe ya asem man NPM atem bi e enyo na omanpenye 120 days omanhime emu ya yirem se cement ye 80 emma next cement ye betu 130 140 that's some quite 150 it mesre emu ya yirem papa brode ni brode makoma miensa what top 50 Canada mesre 120 days no on Kenya no kakra.
Okay, so you're that's what you do when so your brain obi wa mo bi man
say obi anyama biem
okay so obi aba
ejawusu eja no pay mo ache mo akwaba
ye no ma mi afia
that's what I ma yentio
yo ma mi afia aduma from the very ma dia na jese anu adian Hello.
Eja yeti o.
Me say Adom FM there. Mami afia one o man hene me sere na mantie mo na chese da no ade antime.
No.
Nti weni Adom TV o.
Me di nyame da mo ase. Na o man panin die no yenya abotre na yenhwe. Ebi say no akoye pinten na yenhwe de o kan e bia na me Adom put nya po Ghana.
Okay. Yada se ja.
Yep.
Oso ahwe sa nyame hira o papa. Yada se yemfa another call na afi yentwa so. Okay.
Okay, so Daily Graphic quickly will say Mahama fulfills 72% 120-day pledge. Ohamo diosun mienu ana Democrat chese nipa bi mo adwenkyere na sa ne pese chese wabon homo dem pa. Mahama's government shows promise but challenges loom. Citizenry assess 120 days in office. Ye ntimemfo no ye nkomo yedis oh nyame anim ni obon homo dem. Nemum ehu ye kakra, ohwe ne nimpa ehu ye kakra.
Yanko Godfred way.
Godfred ni nkasa.
Ohina no pay yam wache mo akwaba.
Ye na o mamefua enani de kan ya ma.
Yes, enani de da ya
to ya atomu pa.
Ya da se.
Ya de bia me hwe mu papa. Wonne mame abna poku ahwenni ye ene me papa woni ni gina we ene papa ntia. O me tie mu papa bia me hwe mu pa mama everybody nshira mu. Mo nso wo fe papa. Na anopai ansa na mekoma asem so no. Media kasa emfa politics no ayabaso body na mede mamo na aya mentai hu abna no chiwa ewo program so
wo tukwan
oh okay
that's what free hampo
ye damase papa ye damase everybody come mo nyame nyadwuma
amen that say pa anti
Daybreak Bawumia store energizes MPP says in team Fojo say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na pro bono said yes in Kenya ba MPP amanyoko no enya de ketwa afi san se me kwa de me kwa mi hu se me fa benkum ana me fa nifa sa kan signals bureau papa yi afi de nsem a wo tro no ayenwo na enti court be hihye nyina yi e de amaye nipa dodo na omo kase obi anye din court be hihye nsem ne pepe e de amaye Ghana Times say beyond 120 days uka abusakara wakasa see beyond 120 days man pay misrel ma wani nku Ghana fo ho ne o masesem yedie ho ehia ye kese pa ampa 120 days in the aba otutu anamon bebre ye ni so na mom Ghana fo asesem yedie se ho be hare ye no mo wani nko ho pa ye pa afi Ghana demonstrates global leadership in immunization into hwem fo nyeda ham se a ye health minister Dr. Mr. Doctor ni nyam fo kom na minta kando ana wo jinchia kama afi Bank of Ghana, so I'm gold reserves no increasing by 31.37 tons. And also the New Republican, so Mahama, strong start in 120 days, no scandals. cedi climbs, inflation falls. As I said, Binimo, Abuama 120 days, no, in Cranshan, and it is Semia Hotoswa Banisa, and you see, no, a Jinaho Ye Kakra, you know, and cop number, of inflation, so a few shares from, and I feel him. If Fibia Yakata and Prebia yet to Ebon and share that unity and massa. I feel people say EC boss in the hot seat. If no much EC boss 170 and also next in line after maybe 1 or 2. You really crack. Tension in GRE. A staff demand shake up and on the staff was minimum shake up a mobile GRE. Any papa you call them more casasa. And what you so. Interpol, Ghana police foil cross-border kidnap syndicate, and the Ghana police for Interpol. Eduokonu so makensi enia. Nipa bi ma ya chichiri o musiesie pesika so no o mu di dwuma so no mo gisa nipa ne free sa o hawnum. Enim hakase pa eda hanum saying President Mahama appoints Professor Enyonam Yawu Kumi as board chairman of Ghana College of Physicians and Surgeons. Oh, yegusu appointment is the kwa na eko guta for se damase. And they almost say a buying modern bono. Aye, ni so titu omo ye dwedifo dollar no ho nsensem atimagina ye dia mo kra edisi
yenye so ne fancy radio for su 97.1 yeda mo aseni obi a woje breshe ye hu se na course ne bie mo ba mo fancha ye so chan kwa hoden ye ewo ho a ne mre wo ho nso a ebebie na fe nso do de abeka ho na no pe de bon krata na online de no yedi si ha gudie mo nsam oto so health tips no wiki mu nyina ye kasa afase ateka ho na fe ahose pebe ba mambo atema nsamba ku mienu bi asemidika pensem mu yakwaba
Right, fantastic morning. I was here watching more Quabe Masso, a good moon some near yes, yet Tao. Oh, Bedroom so, said Bedroom Kensi, Franco Trading Enterprise, from Papa Fee, Appliance Papa Fee, I'm the Asia Concordia in some Repro, and of course, the Malta Guinness, I'm saying a sponsor of Pabio Can one of Pa. Now, Malta Guinness, and Rasa, yeah, will be a quay, Malta Najiba Biafa, Malta Guinness, Papa, more, I can't want Bribiama, yet day, we can see a brew. Then a German Zoom Medical Center, so can one. Yeteba. Padibo Chemi producer. Kejuan Kasani, Erica Siedu, Body Besha Serie, the UEFA Champions League and the final semi-final game and S. Basso. And of course, our Paris Saint-Germain, the Parc des Princes against Arsenal, and Arsenal, the Vim, and a copy more Parc des Princes, but NK and Ryan K. Paris Saint-Germain, San Cochinish, or no monument in the cray. When I can say the final is set in Milan, Paris Saint-Germain. Young Western and Ra, game on a Saint-Germain into the final, yes, 2-1 Paris Saint-Germain, and of course 3-1 on aggregate, and the final is set for the 31st of May. Or T Havana and your baby Kamapa. But so far, I think Paris Saint-Germain had one English for no Man City, Liverpool, Aston Villa, and then Arsenal. England for to me no crowd. No more simple crowd, but Shannon so Arsenal action on the road. About the group stage, but still, what's about Arsenal? Now, you see the two managers, Luis Enrique for Paris Saint-Germain, Mikel Arteta for Arsenal. Next someone, what are you two, John and Luis Enrique? This is the history they've been waiting for to do with a young squad. And of course, Mikel Arteta also somebody to Jatus and box massa. Nana, when now. Yes. And what's about this Europa League tonight? Bodo Glimt, Tottenham Hotspur, first leg. Tottenham are taking lead by 3-1. Manchester United up by Athletic Club 3-0 in the first leg. And Old Trafford will be on fire. And I'm on your pimp. So then there's Chelsea and Jugatin. And also Chelsea lead by 4-1. And there's Red Betis, Fiorentina, Betis. And so a ball Fiorentina by 2-1 in the first leg. Anyway, ABC Akko. Talking of the UEFA Champions League, the final is now set. Paris Saint-Germain and the Arsenal. Emilia Evans Kwabena Sapon women chain. Quickly. And Sana Yabafi Abehadi 20 AFCON in Ghana Jinakono at 3 p.m.
It was very cool.
This is what we've been saying, and this is what Odi kind of to say Arsenal reaching about to him.
Of course, and we can't do job because not clearly. So we have 4 teams in now. Oma qualify about semi-finals now. Arsenal team no Koshiano no. Omo attackers are omo pacey. Omo wingers are and any days omo nyawa omo betime making cash and say the positive results. Ebema omo team no other than Arsenal. Enra obi bia oje pini hwe game na so otie a picture commentary, the romantic commentary how the man ye na hwefo na etiefo baby bia omo so ATM platforms no omo huye. Say Arsenal for no Oma Brandt say Bukayo Saka, he was their live wire in the game. He was trying his best and Kobetima making incursions, Obetima making cut in crosses. Now Kobetima the any go Etiabo book reference in Paris Saint-Germain. But there was no any connector for Arsenal. Obi anyone or a box dominator or a arrowheader, Obetima can say we or a natural striker or that potent a balance in Udina go post anymore. Obetima place ball at the actual general good Donnarumma, Natinemu and in the year even in the quarter final, no, what happened against Real Madrid in the first leg, you know, it tells you, say Arsenal, no, one thing on Malaki, a striker, and yet set piece now, that is Declan Rice, Abubo 2 goals, our Emirates, and then that eventual goal for Mikel Merino, who has been playing as a force number 9, in Canadian Sabi, Arsenal, big grand common Remo semi final, and no moment demoralize Real Madrid, or Misako consider, or Omufi Santiago Banabao, Emma Arsenal the edge, and the Babishia Paris Saint-Germain. But look, Paris Saint-Germain, from the goalkeeping department to the defense to the midfield. In fact, the midfield, that is where the Joao Neves and Rami catcher. What means in terms of the tackles, blocks, interceptions, passes, accurate passes for that matter. And now, say PSG, Timmy share Arsenal, not less than 3 goals. Bradley Bakola, look at the chances that Omese here, even Desiree Doué, that particular chance of Onyaya or say no. It is so unfortunate, but then Paris Saint-Germain, they were tipped. Some may qualify. Looking at the stats, not a red game anymore. Abraham na ibabe starting because Arsenal in the last 2 matches are not about French opposition. None in acquire loss. And these were teams are to Arsenal in terms of Europe. Stade de Rennes, Lund, na campus waba bishia Paris Saint-Germain. This time, Luis Enrique Martinez Lucho wabe remu Emerisa. No when that important win against Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. Oba be Pimofia. He is the master tactician. He's done it before with Barca, and so clearly Arteta wasn't his match. Enra Ohambo Arsenal. Jumani Nano and Omoye and kudos to Abraham Ashraf Hakimi, and they were involved in all 21 goals in terms of all competitions in 45 matches. Yes. And in the UEFA Champions League, he had 3 goals, and then he has 5 assists to his name. In fact, as a right fullback for Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, and finally a set. Inter Milan versus Paris Saint-Germain on the 31st of May.
Yeah.
These the clubs are in the beginning. Now, who say do final?
Of course, say we teams now, no man assemble now. These are 2 teams almost squad depth. Eriko, you can say team B a formidable. Team B a onyawa obetimi a show no show year. Nenu team now and as a players now on the bench no. Very important. Say ebi omo starting in Prakoba. When e ba be si na 9. Sabi Dupont to 2 now the brofo be si na ya. Na say ayes abrowa now sand abrowa be ebedi ade no. Eye no mum ni aye den. Ye to ade ahada. So we inter team na Simon Inzaghi ekura na wom se bebre na o manyinyini ebi akwake o mo 30s ebi krampo o mo 26 27s there but Rico, this is a team on any day so obi free mu whether from the right full back the left full back urem or midfield ho na so ofu am ofofra ba nipa na obeba no iku utum so one no at par aduma na oye no at least obetumi aye then perform to his ultimate best Emma team no omo nkwoche omo look at Paris Saint-Germain emra Bradley Bako le free mu no han e ba mu Osman Dembele and I know so best starting because having 8 goals to his name, this particular season, say we obey to make calls. Zlatan Ibrahimovic on any record say in the UEFA Champions League single season, or share 10 goals, Dima Womono, and Dembele coming in to move or be threatened. The squad, I mean that squad there for no a boy. Look at if you have this player Goncalo Ramos,
what are we to expect in the final?
You should in the final. Look, Eriko. I believe in history. I believe in stats records. But one thing I am believing in is sometimes destiny and like a juma or football. After so much investment, Qatar Sports investment, QSI, Sheikh Atani Money, Sheikh Nasser El Khalifi mo.
Is it about say afternoon Inter about final? You know,
or 3 times champions of the you can say Champions League.
PSG time.
PSG, me who say this is their time. Really? And the coach now all you know. Unlike those days, Albania Thomas Tuchel video omukono. Owura na ni din e Luis Enrique Martinez Garcia.
So you are predicting a PSG time.
A PSG omu time ni whether they are going to win by 3 goals to 1, whether they are going to win by 2-0. I see PSG getting that. I mean,
we
final
wait to
moment.
See on the 31st of May. That is the final of the UEFA Champions League. Yishel Tema, Tiavana, Community 9, UCL Fun Day, Adom TV, Asempa FM, Adom FM. You can be P more Tiavana and it's a final abroad. Giant skin barrier. Starting no panya numre, no pana kusia numre. And numre. There is a big game on, and Ghana beat me a qualifier. See it to me, baby. And Nyasam Keto Accra, Nigeria free F camp. Wow. The intro of camp, no, the club run Ghana Football Association. Pension club, money more 3 minutes, money more 2 minutes, money more 3 minutes. They had me, but you're not Desmond Affair because I'm the head coach to my satellites.
I think our goal is the same as everybody in this tournament: is try and qualify to the World Cup. So we take it game by game, and then so we have to do our homework again against the Central African Republic. It's not going to be easy, but we'll try and scale through and see what happens after.
All right. We and the coach just want to fair to you. And now me can Jerry Asamono, GFN ne club no edge to mo say about 2 games pay. No one stand back. Akoye hu yan game friend no. But we still be a chance kwa. I mean, but by last game or your assist pa, and bad, but I mean. To me, because answer be so opportunity about there are equally good players around her and compete me about pa. And they say about you know or some club. I mean, into one in the club on the way under 20 near by force say so Jana Maneba. Jenny and one yen to me and the club wa. And a Mafcon B and I simple senior side live video to me off but yeah, the bending. Kebako Shannon Sumame say on the 31st year Batema. Yes, Tiavana, honey, the AFCON, no, the AFCON say. Yeah, the UEFA Champions League final, no, bro. Timumi in a share what Tiavana, na yemfa ehon cement nti uyi hu fi achade de e be chebi pan since last year chebi ye chemu a che TV na che TV na nti this year so ye be che no bi na bibia timi akoye Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fi Franco Fork ho na ne de ba appliances papa fi Franco tabletop fridge air condition so bobo washing machine CCTV camera na man for jaja to munya sam keto afra Franco 0246 422338 0246 422338 and 0555939311 0555939311 Franco Trading app on so wait me download it out on this house so we feel near the bro we feel near the bro the channel so half mame anymore now German Ozone Medical Center, a leading multidisciplinary healthcare facility. The patro washer said therapy hodwo one bit me aye na abwa wop. Now one must say more enhance immunity and faster healing until Arabia do be a quantum overall wellness and omodi abaya some keto akra innovation omodi abaya shemuno and yasam keto from 055 024 2222 055 024 2222 and 055 025 2222. The Arabia will be an human also here. Almost sort out, yes. German also. Now, Mortar Guinness also came home. Makacho, Mortar Guinness, no matter the occasion, Mortar Guinness was here and etch. Mortar Guinness also. Hey, sponsor somebody else here. Proudly made in Ghana, an inscription. I watch it. No one will say, hey, original. Paddy will try to produce an Matadi image wear. Yes, a man in a hair. Or more long or short, quarter. Why? Be a bikini in a mutinibi. Bibia image wear. Come on, who this? Bibia. Just visit the image wear GH on social media and track when you saw there. Farewell. 0546 452111 0546 452111 image wear. Come up. Yes, Mr. Kwache. Fantastic morning. Going out to you, CEO of Image Wear. Me that's send washa matade kama in. Ya na wakaide nankasaka kejwane ho. Erica see du body ni. Ya da pomode won samo shalai. Ahonsa peso ba koso hebedwom.
Memo akwa benen Adom TV Badwam health tips so aha na edi nkomo simanum na yenye nimdefo aboa yen na wotwe no munyina da bia no ma chechire mu yare no sadetie wiki mo ye ne Dr. Dubuatin wono ne endpoint homeopathic clinic kofare bai ene edi nkomo yi adwumako yi so nti ene enya kwan di sa nkomo we nti no na wotwe mo ne ye kasa afasiatika ho ti yare bia frɛ no o adaje omeso ko befro wachichum ti frɛ no na ontumemu ye to ayen komo iso ne ye hwe complications ti se bia wo experience ne ma waka kan bi na wabu ani aguso ahunsunsan so dog ye na se ye mo akwa ba enen so ye hwe complications e wo sciatica ho
yo na otwe nyina mse ye din komo afa ya de ye fe ne sciatica ho na de ye kan nyina se ye ka sciatica no a na je se nerve bia ni din ye fe ne sciatic nerve the largest nerve wa e wo honam duanim nerve yes is the largest nerve na nerve na nza no I say electrical wires e wo honam duanim na this nerve no de abo nerves be say num e na abotoa enti baako e wo to ase from osisi no aba wo to ase na aba wo nan kokom wo nan bo nifa no baako da ho ena baako so eda wo nan bonkum from to ase no aba wo nan kokum ene so baako so eda ho na ne dwumadi edie no ene se ene boa ma wutimi nante movement bia so betuma pagya wo nan so betuma ye okotodwe so betuma de wo nan na ye keche bia no ene boa ene sa boa with senses eti movement bia se obi so wo nan a wo betie temperature no whether ne ye cold a sa wo betie no o downside no say awode okra na abetie no nerves no sa sciatica nerves ne boa say ewuro ba mukura nso a enne be mo ate wuti pains bia enne be mo ate atenka so de so a ho ne be mo ate sa nerves no enne yesi say damage a yesi wanya yade efense sciatica na yedi nkomo eno a yedi nkomo say sciatica ne ba de de bakese pa ne say edi excruciating pains yaw enne de ba etu to ase no twetwen fa usisi na obu ha bonso ontimi kura ansole na wagina ho obeni a agis okoto a agis wogina ho a agis wonantia baba mfa wenwuram e ma na mema no ho amu de na ya ho amu na record mo o hwe endpoint de a emma no e de ba mo emma no de ba mo mema no so de ba pa na in fact ya kan wi ase de ya gese mema ene tanya kase but me de me hwe endpoint de a emma no na de ba kase pa o de ntia de om kase ne se ya na ma no ansa no bebre no ano enhye da mpa exercise ye yetefa akon
ema adwadifo
yes
ono
wotefa akon nti adwumadie na wodie no banche de woton a woti wosa nti eno kura timi de ba nti eno no ma wotena nerves no so wo compress no ema nerves ni timi compress so ahu enti eno no so eya ade a etimi de sa
emema na drabafo no so no mgbe
omo so e complain pa eti dwumadie bi a woye bia no ema wotena se che anam bibi ema wo muduo anase yade bi a wanya wo sisi bia betimi de ade efe no se siataka no ayedai aba na se de sika ye no se eti ma wo sisi ni yedududu oto ase twetwen na ase nerves bi ase bibi kikikikiu ema hodan obu akwa wontimi nante the complications ye wo mu no ene se etimi de ema wo downside ni timi paralyze
wontimi mpegya nye hwibiem
dabi de etimi ye no se etimi ma obi betimi adwo so a onte obi betimi agya nanan a onte ne complication yes because sense ade be mu wanya atenka se me besa bedwo nso no
ewu
se wadwen no information na o se ketimi peke edi ma adwen no sa ho no side na ewu to was obi bedwo nso enso na wanya stroke so na adwen ne yi adwuma wo kasa obete ono abetimi akasa ene nko no but the downside ni nyina nerves no they are dead.
Wow.
And ade ba ko e complication ni say ene na yade ba ko etima mpanifo su yade ba ko a etima mpanifo esu oh yes
sciatica
yes sciatica
wow
so mo ba endpoint ya na obeto se panyin pa na no damu no osu a obeka se bi akora because also no
wow
and as yade we say do treatment ya ade ba ko e ne say even though say yade ne wo ho no also many pa de farm machines machine bi wo ha mo ya
oni eni kwanse edu ho emre na so nyambo channel
endpoint to be party clinic me sere ofa number ni eni nkomo 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68
yada se ochen yankopon ya doma sabre ya sa kan ye ho ne ento so na de yare etime ma panimu kam te sa akrade anode ochena ye behwe treatment e wo so medi afia amankwa tamaklo ochan kwa hoden wo ho a ye beto so kwa baby Adom TV Badwam jumedi so yeda sepa 30 years multimedia nya 30 nyame ene yeda na se ye clients ne yeda mo ase ye viewers listeners yeda mo ase papa ye resource persons yeda mo ase pa sponsors aseda yo modia 30 years senye mo a ka ye nuha yeda mo ase adadafo ne afofrofo nyina ye ni somo nkoso ana mu ne ye ntena ye sere rade ho bambo nkwa se adwuma ye nso beso ani na bribia mu so mabeso yase yeda mo ase na Mother's Day no nyame ya aduma kwasi ade ye di ne sonko na Joy FM ne Safari Valley Eco Park ye Mother's Day no special kra Mr. Omami ayade ma bro ma ye di aya na ma na kasa ba no kra ye ba ko pe oba obresa wa wo me no atete mi abedu nei me so me wo a me sa frɛ me maame ya ne na mo aba no abehwe nkra yi ade dance ho enso mambo fa ne beba ma bre nti munyae me eni mada no wate enu nti na we ni kwa so yi hu firi fa maame bra fa ne bra sisi nyame ya adoma Saturday 10th May enyagro ewo Safari Valley Eco Park Joy FM ni yeke ho abomo nti no opanimu te say me 950 per head teenagers 15 for no hono no 650 grandkids one 450 so ye we de mama me a wakuno kora enenye no nko akeke nwum to games ahodo enuane like ya do ba fefa nsuo ne so ne ade ni ma bebre amomi okaya chese wo hu de obeye wo momi anyame ya maame no momi anyama wo na won ti asie na free transportation me bia wo bia Joy FM hanom a na ne won so wa ba be furu bi ne de mokọ na buki ene ya buki table no za family te bia family of 3 no me ade depending on any power of mobile na watua usika na fa 0593 038 0593 038 842 na wabuki odie by Friday ochina 9th se wunya ntua ne ene ochina ba mi de dia ahwa no afiri me pese oye part tichumeka na fa ho ehyemu bi na entumi emwa enanom onom aya de pa yeah this time no ye ne ye ma madwadifo na edi Mother's Day no adwadifo ma se mi huma mi bi ne ayi ka bi to a wote ahomache am se ye nyame shrama enkanka Ghana ma Ghana ma temoso a masore monkwaso ti mu mie ni enanom da no ma no nye jealousy bi anim ye bibi ma me na na ninje ati ase nyame shramo na no pe me wo Dr. Nane Clement e wa ha and then first time I mean who no I NASC Scientific and Herbal Research Clinic. Dr. Anane anope minchia we.
Mame mejoso.
Na bibia aboko de.
Oh obade na daroma okrai.
Ye de nyame ase pa. Me se na ne de di kan kura me tie. Kamo ho abakosam kakra kire me. Edi no eye NASC Scientific and Herbal Research Clinic.
Sa pepepe. Clinic ya wo Ghana Hache since 2017. 27 years ni. Na ye dwuma die titiri pa akoma. Boni beka cardiovascular disease.
Okay.
Na nyankopon ya aduma wachina. Program kesi bi koso ya suye.
Okay.
Ye shaase ene. Na se ye fa ofidi kesi yisu. Ema baby ekoduru bia no. Yetimedi ye hujim.
Sa.
Akoma ne kura ye nkwa. But before then ma menka se memfa fence awoda pa. Emfa osoma Ghana men nyina in advance.
Sa.
Omuntiri ye wo baby. Enti ye wishi ema no happy Mother's Day in advance. Ye dwumadi ne eda sonko kakra. Ye nkomodie bu bema obi a wo hwe ye hu se mo kreniki de dwumadi mu die ne eda sonko kakra. Enti mani age se ne me ne wahia na ye bedi nkomo afa clinic no. Enti clinic na abakosom nyina ne se ye wo ye hospital obi timi ba emfa wona yare a hawo. But the ya master woman na se ye di agi ye din akoma yare. Enti eno ne kakra metimi aka clinic.
Da se pa na ne yenka bibi mfa akoma yare no ho ne hwe ni treatment wo waso ye ho.
Ma me da se pa da bia se menya kwanya se me ka akoma yare ene ho nsensem ana meru aho kakra. If you say dikan akoma ne kura ye nkwa na akoma yare ye nkwa na amaka se bia beda Ghana ha se na onyare ena wo free because boni say a silent killer who say mpa wa akoma yare ho se akum ya dofo no bebre ya safo ma ba bia ye te ya dwuma ye fo ne nipa bebre wa abra omo hu da enti nya akonya se amepese me twe Ghana fo adwene ba ye ho so bi se wumpo a wo hwe ya no pei a wo de onti bibia se wakoma no mpo anya adwuma yie no wona ye invite we se ene ana wachina bra program ni bi bi se ye yi ene ne wachina si ho se ye mbra na ye metwa akoma no de boni beka ECG we ni electricity as we ye electrocardiogram eno na ahwefo mo ne mbe mo hu bi da se okọ da ye de machine so wonsa no na ne de asisi akoma no ho ahia ene na be kire se de akoma ne si ye adwuma enti wa wo hwe ya akoma no ofi se wonte signs or symptoms bia ofi se bibia ye okay no bia na bibi ekoso wa akoma no mu a wonim because medinka aka se a silent killer na ragu sempa esa wa akoma yare ho ne se adofo bi mu enya signs and symptoms no but omobo mani agusu eno de ehu pa me ne odi nkomo obu ho a ofilise ne nsa no ne body no ya na ye ntichichi kakra eba sa ntini ma block enti circulation no enya adwuma yi obi wo so ono atenka sa akoma ne du me bia the way si bo no enya sa na akoma ne bo me ka se me kwa sorry bi mu na obi abegina ni mu hawudi adanse na dance die nyina ne se na wotwe bia na akoma ne bo gidigidi anopa na ejai but obeda nyankopon ase se akoma no enku no nti e pon so na menya akwanya na busa se na wakotwa akoma na hwede o se da bi ono ne dia ne se eba na ekọ ne dia say okay abusianfo se wonya saa science na so otu ho anamo ba ko amesa aka ho asem ye omo enanti kakra bi na o mabre obu ho a o pressure ono maduro dia se da bia pressure na e wo soro da bia me kan se akoma no ene boa ma ye nipadua ne gyan na aso ti akoma ne nya adwuma yi a edin sense bebre ene bre nipadua no ti bese be fa akwanya we su na me kasa kire obi a se men twen science or sentiments impu bra ne betwa akoma no na eni gisem o ho anopai pa me de be ka ho ne se wo ba betwa akoma no ECG na eye free ontwa sika bia if you say ye pese ye fa sa akwanya we so ma obi a timi access na akoma se de si ye adwuma fa enam se program no nye akoma ho adwuma nko na ye na emum ya select lab and scan test bibra ye de ama free nintina me pese me de eno ka ho preko eni anase last year ni this year ye liver ni ye kidneys edi nipa bebre nya ara wo se mo kese pe wo me se akum nipa bebre bi mu so dialysis o mo sofa me kan sam be se me kire se ebi mu ehia support machine bebo ansa no mo liver no mo kidneys na ye adwuma yi na hwe mo kire se wo mo ago sa ekosa tibia no ye nkofo a o mo ntan cheki o mo liver no mo kidneys obu ho so a won share de o ba oni sika o de koye de bonifen abdominal scan aye best scan internal organs and say okoye liver and kidney function test eno nso akan yakoma say ye de eno nso be ka ho for free and this oba na ye ECG ne man for free scan ne nso ye new sika bia mpesa be fa akonya we so na me tu meka asemo eche ye nua ma no say omo nso meye scan bonifen gynecological or pelvic scan eno de ye de be hwe wa wodi also ba bi ho no ma or prepare so okoware onim de ekoso wa wodi say o develop fibroid so variances say PID bi ho onim te bra be ye scan no for free
ye free no so ne bo nso na ko
na mema no nso ye ba de ana say ye di ye yiri mochi ye nso ye be ye de bonifen no prostate scan and also for free. Mama, sa scan ahodo ya maka ho asem ni ECG se okọ hospital bi ana doctor bi twere ma se koye. Na unkuta be 600 Ghana cedis e yetete ho 6 million na untimi nye. Eno nko ada nchen a ya sanso asarete lab mako 10. Se obi ansa me ye sa lab no bi eno nso ye nyiske bia. Ebi ye syphilis, hepatitis B, malaria, typhoid. You better check your blood group, you better your sugar, you better check the bonifen, Helicobacter pylori, yes, shall no pay. Now you are towards witchina, and here, and then witchina. Mamma, I'm a per se, or be a warfare or treat, now you see and come with the so the mechanician and say, Sorry, who do I can say, Oko hospital TV. Na doctor atwere ma se koye ECG koye abdominopelvic na koye lab ahodo 10 year na unkuta tetiwo 13 million aye na me na nase ya teso aba 1300 Ghana cedis untimi enye saade no e ma ne nyi enti yakonya kase a meka se me kura me nti se hospital bi yesa na mom memfa aseda no enhyehye me ho se clinic medicine na so ntimi na me eyodunfo bi na abehye yechi ema yeye saade no de be so obi afa akonya we so no bompa ya onhira saa adwumayekuo no nti maame enema me no penti na aka yakoma se ebeye saade we de di kan de se ye nuanu bebre enum nduro egusu num nduro ba nhwehwemu papa anka wo se koso na wo ade kro nti a ne kotodwe ne ye ne ya wo ade kro nti a ulcer na aka no so wo de kwenti ebia ne pressure ne sugar ne kosoro no onya opportunity enkoye just because oni sika na da bia me kan asem we say enye doctor bi ena ne tiri mo odi nti okoye no one treatment so ya ma but o tiri ni mo me say 300 Ghana cedis ko ebi ni botom
my location na mere no
me da sepa de be den waka cho se koye test ahodo we nyame adom ye branches miensa ene wo Ghana ha oba kuma Accra ha ye wo Taifa ofa Taifa ka osu bi si wo Davi bookshop yeah no wo bisa se wo ko Fairview guest house ye guest house in the bohun Spenters osu bi si wo Rainbow supermarket behind Rainbow electronics ehwa ene wo se wo hwe fra Ashanti region so akuma se ye wo Ahenema Kokobin ehwa ene wo
no my number no mum
ye the number na ba na wa friend wa jo special code channel so me say eye ene and we china and a program air coso. And she share kakra wo ho ansa me number me to dwane ne say oba obe register card which is 50 Ghana cedis. And a consultation 50. But hwe mu na aka nyina free. A draw to any force.
Utu 100. Ya do nyama bebre we nyina.
Bebre nyina for free. Si ehu yare na pese otodro eno de ye ne ho ha na watodro se de wa ho de be de ebetimi nemum omo ebetodro no company na ka che se omo modro no ye omo nsa me check review no for free e wa bra ni omo sika bia we ye package a esopa enti so pese oba bia number obefre na wo do maame aba we kura betimi de adu maame Mother's Day wo de woni bibia ko wanya bibia mana wo se mama onko twa na akoma ne bibia wo pe kura men kan kire maame say promotion ka chen say wa na otua foka na je wo fans na bibia nko yi number aba frɛ no ye 0244 12 0269 0244 12 0269 afi 0243 307276 0243 307276 ipese meka asem wo etwa to se eya akonya kese se nipa bia wo ho a ontwen ma yare ema ansa na wotu anamon if you say yare bebre eye silent e wan hwe ye do beko without signs or symptoms nti akonya kese we mu ye ne sa
Yamishra eye NASC Scientific and Herbal Research Clinic. Me say dia wose ye be ye mu hwehwemu free no enye easy cool opportunity ni fa number no e bia na me akre locations na the way it no to fa number no na free na wanya na koye bi wate na no boarding yo dog ye na say ye da say papa pa na Design and Technology Institute so ye admission intimate tumika se se ye woni pa bi wo ye fiefie ahodo mu a yehu am so mo ye fechire nanso bibi say ya wan say ntam na akra no waye ana bra no sister no waye na wo de wo ye fechire na wo ye bayfo enye baye no ye na adom achede e woni mu no na yentumi en shape no ma enfiti enuti na wo so do ba no ana wunua no eba Design and Technology Institute a won ye admission into tumika se precision wedding and fabrication or much ready design innovation graphic design sound engineering animation photography entrepreneurship ni na one more year Design and Technology Institute into tumika na fanako na nebe bia ye du wiase bibia ye technology nti kono konye mu nimdia no mo tubo hu se ne da ache adwuma na afi wa peke na ono na ekọ nanimu yi 0541693534 0541693534 na wone Design and Technology Institute mpanifo eni enkomwe mama mfa me birthday celebrant yin so emfemerade ayade ogusua ehira ne ma enti ebusuen so edu awoda yemfa emma wo mo Osmo ye me birthday sound ready mama. Happy birthday enko Emma Jason Ebuedi. Happy birthday Jason Ebuedi. We efri ne papa kwaku Emmanuel Buedi a wo achimkusi na wo de amano nti Jason Jason picture yakwurem. Jason Ebuedi happy birthday. Everybody nhira wono onye okese. Kwesi se obe kese papa wo papa kwaku Emmanuel Buedi achimkusi eho no wo nyini beye be mamu anyansani kokodufo animdie ayo mankwatenten nkeka wa na nyawa bi animu ne ewo show happy birthday nkoma happy birthday nkoma atomensa kutin wono wo Gridco and friends welfare group of wase atomensa kutin ti ora atomensa kutin na da so no erade nhira o erade nya okese kwesi se obeye kese pa o ma nkwatenten ya hodin wom Mr. Theophilus Jebi uwo Kunka Junction kanena owo Shaft FM obuase ora Theophilus Jebi Kunka Junction na Kunka Junction Shaft FM kanena owo happy birthday nkoma erade enkoso anya okese no mo ho ban wadi frame no afie bemu a ohuma sembia ochiame na wishimo happy birthday nkoma Akosua Bells happy birthday Akosua Bells nyame onhraw na onye okese pa wo church ene wo sisters na we show happy birthday afi ako nai happy birthday nkoma ako nai erade onye okese ye sweet boy oma osunfra adumu nkwa adumu nyini na beye bemenyansafo kokodufo ya nimdia yo ma happy birthday afi Dora nana esi ochre happy birthday Dora nana esi ochre erade enye okese na oma osunfra adumu enkwa adumu omie puna kese enso emma Mary May Gold happy birthday Mary May Gold erade onye okese pa bibia don sabeka bi anye nhira Mary May Gold oba gold ne da so no onkwaso happy birthday nkoma Eunice Gloria GCB Nungwa branch Eunice Gloria me sure say ba ku bi beka ho nti oba pa onkwaso happy birthday nkwatenten ahodi wom na ye de emma wo happy birthday nkoma mabna heavy do mabna ne da so no happy birthday way free Davis Telma any dancer and omo show mabna wo heavy do choba a happy birthday erade nkoso anti na nimu nchiro no onye okese happy birthday nkoma sofo ma me Mrs Linda abna a champon asafo ma me Linda abna a champon erade nchiro erade nya okese kwesi se obeye okese pa erade nchiro yenyina no so na yemfa yenkomo no ensi mambo atuma ye krado de ahosepe no ba medin afia amankwa tamaklo yakwaba
da kwa so go ba de ga oya butama mun kasa mun say ana o mun kasa mun say ai mboni chow good morning akwa so ko ba bedwuma wo sepe jumezido oya hono somfo the fancy doll ame inamda president another ame inamda sisters and brothers association no ano na anepei mamo akwa ba mbra bedwuma wo sepe do Chada Michael, why not then the woman symbol we're over. Michael, big ups to you, but I'll talk about some Marty. Now you'll find some no. Oh, but to buy a dog see. Now, Mamisha and some last more. Boy, as I make with the page be or Facebook, or big sister be. And as an aunt and put fat posting to the mom. Hey, as a sister, you're the dream. Echo Facebook, everything fanciful. Watch your mom. I say, those who watch Adom TV will attest that she is indeed the fancy doll, as she is popularly known. Her exceptional fluency in the fancy language is beautiful and soothing to the ears. Oh my God. My. Oh. Everything fancy. Now, me feeling one papa. Me Jim break kind of comments. Oh, as a girl, you do all as a men jealous. Me yo what time about as a. Oh, me Jim shine ka cra. Is no me Jim break kind of comments a cra more comments no so fancy do. Everything fanciful. Me da wanna say. Nana friend Paul say. The fanciness in her is like holidays in heaven. Now heaven is important then. Now holidays in heaven. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Into no economy. Oh, fancies fancies are unique. Or be say prettiest. Oh my God. Chade, and fein na me shadan den the pepe biya because between my doko. Now me who comments be wama Meta AI cry why worried for me because what your mom Yanshana may change in Pocho one mom the next comment slide no now will be no concern papa in your day on chebiano make jay. Say she will later change to speak tree mark my words, oh brother. Words bang. One or mark, I be teacher. On fab pen and from mark. Oh, man, I'm going nowhere. I'm here to stay. Into no, what concerns saying I'm one sample chop mean change. Mean change. One mom the next one also. No so no oh baby no. Obi say Francis Arthur. What's fantastic, but my fear is that they will force her to speak Chi, else she gets fired. One again. Why are you busy? No. On your share cry now, Michael, you're somebody ready, Mama. Say, my young boss up multimedia Ghana, na young boss up Adom TV. That one more opportunity, no, the member one channel, though, na man count fancy. Adom for when him's a warrior, instead wasn't my but no more had no. That man count fancy, no. Here no, ya wahade makasa huru bebre. Into no, see who them count fancy or Adom TV da. And you're there or by chance, in a begin a hade. In paying fats, not say what you know who don't hear. Then maybe you know what hade. Na me June Fantino is a honum. One see in a begin a do. Into no begin hade am them paying funny in assy. That what mama queen you to them. Now I'm on fancy man so quenya. You but me be jina on the channel do. Na ya ton heneka say. Into no fancy for mama and you're worried at asa. The fancy doll is here to stay. I go nowhere. And Adom TV and the fancy doll together. Umpono say your slogan now. Yesterday, you azar o ye or fancy custom. Into no, I will be alright. I worried I'm biano, but I was be brave for all concern. Now so no brothers and sisters. Me okay, papa, but don't wanna see. Also, into no, Edmond's member out. Into no, thanking you. Oh. Michael. Okay, it's no my uncle some fufrumu. Aye. And I Yankee and Yankee ya. I na whereby I like that to each other. But I just shine. It wasn't that with two my papa. It's no my young few hundred man. I young call in some fulfillment. Oh yeah, Met Gala events are the biggest fashion events. We are say offending in Arano or Cordro. Ewa abochirime. Na yehun there after party no asino. Black hole nenyom. Enya some kakraba or hono work on the back to back. Boy, man, na bosima. Pokoli, Bena boy was a vibe no. No ya home kapa papa. Antini yenye video bi. Enjoy kakra na embrace it ya. Okay. One fan cham kakra. Wo chema wo so pede wo hwe yi no ska wo he. Then a fine girl, and I'm boy. No fan to so or can you papa into no. Okay. Mate, into no webas the munko menim kakran count muko menim akon. Na ebeches there YouTube inti. Uhonuma wo act wo krom hade no. We register kese power for acting ana. YouTube ama kwenya abada honom. Ama sisi ala uhonuma wo zo hono nyama wo zo todo no. Sika wo cha wo regi honom no nyesika kakraba. Nso obandam ninti no producers to tia actors na actress ka wo ye. Ya odo bon oriko. Internal may maintain on our embraces here. Internal say you mo be our content or YouTube. Not a friend and a business can also niska or bois. Because you have the most secrets now about to first no acting as the area, you man as the area, but seeking you madam. Oh, be from crowd, be from what says one mamiska, you have the word chema. The master begin is a thing of the past. Or on kodu biom or ya koshi internal yaw. Yeah, that's papa. Thanks for the information. So no, I won't so it's not what any baby abono. What opportunity ni? But more than a channel wodo. Ye bibi to do. Ye babo share. Ne ye credit to bottom. Say ye Ghana ni mapa. In your musicians will chrome hade in your one workshop. Sene will chrome hade. I was it to YouTuber. Kwana koshe. No one yesika. Won't find your more projects. And for my hand. Na yen shade to no yadabo. Yeah, that's papa. Thanks for the information. Yen free honum na yen call back. To now me catch on no. Met Gala events no after party no. enya asem kakra ba black onyom kopue mu papa na me hu da Burna Boy no pokoli mu was rigi hunenwa me yen kohwe video no na hemra into no pokoli again oyaza black sheriff takana asem papa de ono no obo no motum onya intene wo Nigeria otumo ka gentai wo Nigeria into no pokoli enye no onye Burna Boy worigi hunenwa edam no na menyo ka say oyaza ya hoboaboa na oye weekend ya oda he na nyimi Telecel Ghana Music Awards yabakwa kwhwe who is who wana no reja baze na ebo wie no name dem obedem bia bilusu bisu be happy bi be surprised feeling no moti bia no yabaje abobo ano na yeza bro na so no Shatta Wale dancehall king ochirema o throw weight and o throw no support was my king promise me it is okay.
Down now, 5-star, and then in the cooling. Got stars in the roof. Stars. So no good. Yeah, Wally.
That's my artist of the year, though. Fuck you.
Yeah, son. Down now, 5-star, and then in the cooling. Got stars in the roof.
Stars. So no good.
Yeah, Wally.
That's my artist of the year, though. Fuck you.
Oh, into the Shatta Wale, you know, Chima, that's my artist of the year. This year now, I have a good feeling there and Hobokoye I can promise. Into no, what we can see because squad won papa, Stone Boy wo honom, squad wo mo be sibia no maka cho de ba ma ehu. Into no ma yen freedom nsemi mu na Sonny Badu wa share nim sa concern no say oya na homtu no lekon. Mu hu de oya za wa ye de mu posti. Na wo chirema sisi e ko China menma on chair another we boy China ko China we boy hospital AI no was ye adwuma wo honom wo fa e ko to doctor nyipa bia wo honom robot fu ya akwa ka problem a chen na wa ye hwehwem ni nyina robot na wo be ye wa mo eduru bibia na che de asore Kofi na so ne baduru chirem de AI most mozemi kanu say am to em wasa be kakra no na nyimpa humpo nyimfo so biom ana mpo no asor anada igiza ye wo Onyankopon no mu mpo cho won fonto mama na menya kwan man kankan danka Sonny King to suffer Sonny Badu na o chem there it is always the creator and inventor that wins, not the people. In this case, what will medical doctors do? Also share the case CCRA AI hospital ya no medical doctors no more wakusunya nyimzi da woba ye nyimpa no ho adwuma no abedwuma pa na woba ye. In my view, artificial intelligence will contend with God. Say oh the AI no only Nyankopon rebese nyi papa and very soon they will say God is no longer needed. To be kakra no woba ka de Nyankopon no hu hia biom. There must be a balance. The sons of God must rise and take spiritual positions that will limit the intelligence of man. If we don't rise soon, even church temples will be taken over by AI. This is just a son of Issachar telling you the time and season we are stepping into. He that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit is saying. So the Bible say, "Awa ewasono say zasunsum no or a catcher honam no." Or chema ohunde AI oba ha wadwen papa na I don't know so me feeling about na adwen channel e be obey different kakra because AI technology dey nyum kwa no ruko na tech no so be na nyende imbibi abaso nko first no na nka kwa so dey mekita Bible na azan so the Bible no kran wo ye phone so do nti nyama sesa enwa nyama gudo resesa na azenti no online dey say nyama sesa times change na wa so hide fast dey change bi quick because anya careful nyam azaba for wasenti no mu da asori no mu no so do adapt AI no ana makasa by heart aso no adapt to technology no well aso for one can say wo bompe na wo to bompe was technology well into no so ne badu nsama ozele botugwa e wo socials no do no ono na meza abro wi ma ye free honom so na yenko yenanyim se morotuada great tampon ekezi breze ezi abom efezi bampa be the reason na kam yim dan ka Ghana fo ke bia be hokopo comment na se na you are eating healthy oh you are chade it's banana mo kwana do na Ghana fo you focus a different cry but I will share video in a yemresisi okay irebisa ma nke you know or good information atasa junk no doso o chema eat healthy now so no Ghana fo enya ohonom na message enya no hono no here one pa won fa comment no to the mama ai hwe ihu post mama me hwe post no da mara na trade nko besan kaka no comments e ho na asam no wo to the bia ho na nkonkonsa na kasa wo hey otemamu a o chemo se bleaching pen hey I thought this is for women boy yeah hey hair by Trudy say no milk ana eja amaboa him said her own be milk inti ebia na he also takes milk what ma epocho anyamia meze what ma but anyamia what ma GD or say but why is he bleaching or he has a skin condition sweet hair bleaching I can comment na bleach pocho na share video mo bonim pena bien papa no ampada o bleacher ihun na skin color asasa I don't mission wo GTA for event as one no why kokoa share weba for video no san to do ehun na yen share ja ba ebia na ehun oye to ebia no we had yakwa more hits bia back in the day hits bia ansa na mako me sure that twena ache na mzere tell into no in there en kasai o onwum bi a okọ viral o krom ha na time no kra na social media nshada anye na but onwum no okọ viral so social media kra na o ho a won fa nkasai fo no won dum no ntum mam sisi a won fa ntum ban koto ben sorry and you mean or a big papa one of the biggest songs or a big papa one of the biggest songs yaknya e Ghana hade enyen kase into no big ups to you by way of throwback no wonder Mr. Watson a chill kakra mama happy birthday so nkonko my sister Adelaide Akosua Ampoma Owusu or United Kingdom, East London, and or you know from family home and abroad. Ne papa, Mr. A.A. Owusu, na number and children. Larry, Jaden, you saw Mr. Stanley Tano, na Mrs. Florinda Tano, Ninano. Ebusia pa o wo chirema wo kan wo abom na wa mo happy birthday no Madam Adelaide Akosua Ampoma Owusu happy birthday to you me dey besi hade na bomozna na enyimizin saudu wo socials no do fancy door wo baby ai bo fancy dollar mo pay ho na enyimizin saudu wo do mpocho ehwe na adwuma na me ye ne ye aboma ba do onkoye nso a kachram be mehwa me ya me chia na mizis bia obeye bia no akwanya de ho mo bomazna na enyim nkasa o wodo aha na mezi besi ezino e da fanti no magba chi wona da wiwa tawoyi tino moroko bejuma hu sapanyi obiara so masen mamzi yibra obia me da hom nya ase Richmond big ups to you masordo
kwa babiem Adom TV bedwam so yeda mambo atmase se odi ahosepe abreye de edu so no Adom Herbal Center aba enro awodo wa adwama so no woni e ba bidi ho nkomo abna no peye mo ache se bibia aboko de dog nso ho ye ya no ache ya no amaye enti no my komra na ye ba beto aso multimedia at 30 mi enti e bi mra na ye ba e be dadie awode amame nadum ni nyame adom ti nadum aba abna na ye bidi nkomo nro ahodo a omowo e wa adwama so abna mena sibiem na mo akwaba Did you say dog?
Perfect combo. Dog kasa no. Oh yeah, 10/10 plus 10 minus 9.
Hey, and them no massa kodi era na rough. That's it. Oba penti.
Ebusa me din check ase every Adom Herbal Center. Ebro bibia o hwe anopai. Adom Herbal Center yen na ye produce nafa cold capsules, nafa X-Vein capsules, nafa X-Vein syrup, Nadom garlic bitters, nafa cold bitters, nafa man capsules, nafa lady clean, nafa lady care, and afen so nafa malamix. Indro nyina Nadom herbal center yen ena ye produce bebre ena medical aboboso ma minya adaje na minche mumu na minche ebia ene ne eye anope ye be sha ase e de free nafa lady clean almighty nafa lady clean almighty nafa lady clean o si ade jo nafa lady clean a chese e siesie ma na e di ma asem e de amomo oyoba na se wo hweme anopa yi infections aja himfi ho no mo aboso menwaba ensoaso abegwa himfi ho ahimfi ho no mo ekekaw insuo egu insuo na egu no e de nkabone bi enenam sebio wuja won sawia na eja wonka
wuja wonsa
obu sawia obu sawia na eja wonka e wa himfi ho bomoden se wonsa ebeka nafa lady clean nafa lady clean we no a 100% natural feminine hygiene wash yankasa ya haban ene yendubra ena Nadom herbal center yakokwayem akotitindu haban ene ndu hini ya de fa fidiem ahohoro ho aye no krogen a doctor fo kukudam ena ejina infidie ho ede haban aye edro kama sei ena tie ewo ne tuom sei kama ena sawa ehye ho entu behwe kakra egu asawa nim na ade akọ ha mekira o de be sha himfie ho so on to me obi won wo de ma sha no ho ba feel so uncomfortable into the show na so ba feel uncomfortable la o hwe gu cotton ni mu a then the west squeeze me we chim liquid no e de gu won mo edwuma e wo se ye bia be ye e de ma ho se na me di kan na 100% natural unko use wie enkonko ni akira sem bia da bi mesraw me nua ban tena ho ma wo kan nya wo ka entina ho mema ni ndi wo ho agro da bi emma ho fe no mbo wo so obu atum bisans na ba we kura on chem wo hwi mu na so chem anti ne hu jai wo check kura so ban no so nye enso mema no so ban nya wa obetina wo sa na nu ka cho say ahemfie okoye bibi koye something is keeping the man all I say enti bia utumi say oh looks no you are better off than her na afen so e bia so ban kura so no utumi say you are better off but bibi na ede na e keep chairman adekodi ekipi chama na ahimfie obe kipi won so eno a ena nafa lady clean 100% natural ebedi wasem e de amount be sesi ahimfie ebe yin carbon enso abegu ahimfie on mekeka wo ebeyi sa ha oni na efi ho no mo e de amount ma no ehia we afen so e wo se wonom nafa X-Vein mixture ene ne capsules nafa X-Vein mixture ene ne capsules eno no say ena etie nafa X-Vein mixture no say ena te ena capsules no so say ena te impempi no eya na meka se bibi ehya se edan ho adi ewo ni pagyan ni akai na hye no so se ewo mogya ni mu ente wo se wutu ase enka aba ahimfie on mekeka wo enso aba begu ho no mo no kai na hye no so nsuo na egu na de nka bo na enam no ewo mogya ni mu na mom bibi na edan ho adi wa ahimfie mo wo se bibi ye den ekoso ewo system ni mente no sa no obanum nafa X-Vein mixture and then the capsules na the what system ni na aba be sene akọ enti nafa X-Vein mixture and the capsules no benom na afens when insert nafa lady clean no all right impempi no me nua ba ye bi mu ka say minya infection me call hospital o ma me do the share 3 days 7 days but a month or 2 later no in kana sanso aba most of the time no eya na ye mpe ade no fapem de ade ba no eya na ye nhwehwe akire kwan won say nsuo egu nso na egu ene carbon na ma himfi on market cows infection epuba white na ye run na epuba ukoyi udi edu ni hye hono mo a ebekọ for some time na mom no de ewo system na ewo se ekọ no hwe entu ase entu du be hye ho ebesan so aba but now Nadom herbal center de adwem ho yeso de be hye ho all right na esiesie ho ebe ho be che kama be su that dem sa kola mo na mom no ewo se wonom na de disa how na bad e ma discharge ne ba no etu ase dua kra pese utu ase a untwa so yi eni ihini ni na ede if you want no me patch infection but now so enya agro enya one day yare na enya one day de ba na enya one day na de be ko e be take some time obana se ma treatment na bo homodin bia so be no medo ni sene fata na etu ase kra e de ma nafa X-Vein mixture nafa X-Vein mixture and the capsules and afen so nafa lady clean nafa lady clean bu se wie na eja wenka ahemfio sebe wo pasta wo kra na oyam ehhehwe bo no partner hia wie kra ya wo be kom no na wonu no ho kra so kodi sam paso agudie no eni kwan se ba na sa we feeling bom intimistro wo do partner hia na sa wo ti ya wa kan hu se ohaw e wo ho bo modern se won sa be ka nafa X-vein mixture and the capsules a besha boa na yisa how ni nefi hono mo e ama wo treat wo ho abomodin so be treat wo partner because anya hwekora no infection ba ye anya hwekora no ba ku bi de aide akoso to treat wo abomodin se o partner so e be treat ne ho nafa X-vein mixture and then the capsules and afin so nafa lady clean na nafa X-vein mixture and capsules no so mema no betuma nom ama no ayeye odwon so na wo te ya odwon so na emochim yenu kogene fiche se okodwon so a obechima say ye den na odwon so no emaye entra ho nye hwe han because urinary tract infections no tentina ho a e ba kwasho rubber ema ni ndu sa level no ansana wapen won poma sisi a wote menka sisi a oda na dwa sorry 16 times odwon so no sa time we na wo se wo pe nafa X-vein mixture ne capsules na enhwe ne ndi wasem emfa emma yendroi enye na pharmacy shops and herbal shops I work room hani na kwa ubenya bi ato e bi emreni ntimambo house wa eno nhwese oba na Adom Herbal Center yentumi emo say ya wo say bibi na ekire wadwen so de senior how ni tie bia no pabada na Adom Herbal Center nyame adom eni ndu papa ye wonti no ye be hwa boa na ye yisa how ni na efi hono mo ede ama ye number no e 053 11 56 556 053 11 56 556 053 11 56 556 na mi kan yendroi enye na pharmacy shops and herbal shops I work from hanina no okwa obenya bi ato na mom connection so se apomodimpa e ma setena pa entimi do ntena homa yare engine pedua no emoso abra na Adom Herbal Center yedindu papa se aba edwaman so
enti nafa SV mixture no oba ne mema nyina
oba ne mema nyina atumenum tutu infection ase odwons oda sorry na odwons so ntentem odwons na wote ya o koje fiche so kodwons na ba kwafa because we are far e dia etu be want afo am tse nkofo cancer nsem no enye no kwe yare na yare bo modern a se won sabe ka nafa X-vein mixture na ne capsules na indi wasem emfa emma obu ono mo so a infection at na so for so many years nta man be man na sha sese e form enso abegu ni be man no na e red a sha se e yetum obi de enso yetum a sha se e red na enso abegu onum na fe emo akoshem entina ho man nyansa na wo ye complete man kra na da asen na e san ba be ye fa entina ho ma ya mfa wo second ndwa nanka sisi a wotimi nke bo modern se won sa e be ka nafa X-vein mixture na ne capsules wa kwa ni pe de wo so otimi yo ho drobi obeka so me de me okay infection to me de me hu sie for some time and sana trinity tie bia for you no na mo ha okoba wo you feel say you healthy no na re wo ho e to dan so a wo sha say wo no mundro na signs and symptoms na sha say e dan wedi into obeka so oh me de ma himfie won keka me okay nanso ubadwun a be me ba ye na onu shy no adekyin ya acha 2 days obesha ase anya reaction but e bia na wo no wo de ne sha ase e dan wedi so feel say we okay ubadwun a won ti ase we ka so obi na ufie be ye na e ye won tell me ma na bo mun tina sister check ho hwe and na won ka so we de we okay otimi kan be top na fa lady clean na fa X-vein mixture ne bi na nom ne fa siesie ho and na ho ma na nyansa e ma science ne sentence ne dan wedi ansa na aka so ba beto aduro akwa ni pe nkwa de anya hwekwa anya kura no kakra bi tebebi bo modern sa won sabe ka nafa X-vein mixture na ne capsules na fe so na fa lady clean and no mo sha se mo be ma no ehun to chima obi obeka so obi abonidua na no ya na medwu ho amenti asio obe ma otumi se first no na chese tumi gina so kama abrante ba kokado so da no bi so ne be me adecha na pan ntumi ma no musu bi ntino spiritual na me ma ne duro afede wasanso sinda dem pemen no we
my number ni bi
we information say mu hwe na bibi enkoye woni peye na enye all the time and spiritual seek for medical attention my number no 053 11 56 556 053 11 56 556 053 11 56 556 so no how it be an friend na yendi hu komo mo hada age pa wo fra menya botre na matie wo ha no na me hu aduru a eye mabu akwampo ohia duru wo wa depressed o depression a chine man be man ko ntumi so de njina so edwuma sem sika sem economy ni stress no enti no ko ne person ko nya tinka bi amfa ma no wo hia duro wo frɛ me a me no di nkomo wo se wo hia duro na se wo hia kasa enti nya se bi aton eduro ntu ba na ide duro ni popo da bi ye no be di nkomo ye hu se ye duro na wo hia na se kasa na hia na sika na wo hia se de tie bia no frɛ na ye hwɛ mo a ye betumi e de abo
Yada Adom Herbal Center for Assay said so on mobile. Enti ye ko midi efia amankwa tamakloma hine kwabna asante. To so asemidi kan pensem mu. Yada se.
Agbasi akwaba na what you say? Bibi ay kama.
Nadom say enije nkwa na okrom.
Okay. Nadom ana enije nkwa na
okrom. So we a businessman.
Yeah. Quickly, I'm call much better about hold back and afia try and commons. Minister George Prado, Machi Apom to say. Hello, Minister Machi Apom to say.
Yeah, I mean, I have my baby.
Oh, Nyame adom bibia aye kamana o ministry what is saying?
Nyame adom dey so ka.
The minister was captured. Your ministry was captured in the 120-day achievement, Anna. I see. And what was said about that?
Oh, about a Jumeka program now, President Shebo, and a national apprenticeship program. No.
But a Jumeka because and tea what's in apprenticeship and tea what is out. Well, then before you even go to the other areas in terms of achievement, no, sir, a Jumeru no apprenticeship. What is it about?
A Jumeru no senior ni suggestion no. She say abaya ya o person de boa imebuna o mankasa o person mo fi o adwuma ase. You know, the here no say o passion now o business plan o de beba o be register na waba committee e be plan no. The plan no bibia ejibi se ebeboa na be tumi create adwuma amawo bibi kan wan kasa adwuma sustainable na abai na be so no aboa na ode wa share program bi mu the friend incubator bi mu na ya mount it ya na wa register adwuma na ya kabia wo hi ebetumi aboa adwuma na etumpo no ya aboa say adwuma so ayesha ebetumi afa ipa between 5 to 20 the Dobeka group be a former presidential pitch no. Na ebie amamo na mo so ma ba bi chere committee no kwan amofa mo be fa so mo be bie adwumani na dodo na echi aye adwumani bi se top asoma and no so ye wo se ora ye de be boa ne aboa na we bie ta adwumani nsumu. Ye ne other partners so edi nkomo bi bi se venture fund so mo so set ya bi a friend adwumari trust fund. Na yes sir presidential pitch me apart from support by the man no so we say my venture trust and so ba be hwema e be mo so ba be hwe so mo get mu say e bibia adwuma betumi ato equity e wo ma e be mo invest e wo business ni mo all right let me be na adwuma let me agina na na so e na ye adwuma ra no apprenticeship ne so ye mi am masabe o mu ni skill bia wo be so mu hia o mo sa no adwuma no there were two forms. There were the formal form now a UTVET, no. Class I see on the move to but the so a care in buy the chairman. I can't hear the Bessiana by the bois. And I were master craftsman. And then so yeah, local communities will be a survey. Oma masters now obey me a fool be now a trained Jumano. And also you be my apprentices now. Funny be my apprentices no. You be my register business no. Because you say adwuma do do na wo informal sector no be say do mobile formal sector you be register business no I am active for your assessments na certification na we are for a primary certification program so people the end of na o ma hwe no ma certificate and some are the apprentices na amount and also a tree sana to no okusi adwuma utia no abai no be tia sa tree sana ma the show with man be adwuma no adwuma be obetumi afa nipa be 4 5 na watchro mo adwuma so be a uni eniema ebetumi aboa amaya fa dodo na adwuma mo a be hwe na ba ya boa na ya settle up ye and so etumi a chere dodo na adwuma so mo ni adwuma no opa mo ho a be over e be a ohia so yi machine ba ko na de ma bizo ono ma said in a Jumera program and a Jumera a Buano, no one has actually been a Juma, it also we also are skill saying I said in the youth employment agency now if you're more work abroad program we obeso monoabo and now so say ebia or skill be out to say we are amazing or Tyler, you know, my youth employment near what's on website and say that local content a contractor be and now by a Jumedi was our pattern you'll be one of the very first people I ever consider. Now somebody is still bender, you're very contractor AC die, or see school die, or see hospital or your car point. We know the bell of Lodi Mama, our contractor now when you're doing or Baby Mouse, our local area. So that most more expertise in between national community in Abua.
Okay, so with your ministry, it's quite interesting and a very happy moment for a Mebunu within that age bracket, both skilled and unskilled. But surprisingly, I'm waking up to see 120 better days of John Dramani Mahama as against Mahama fulfills 72% of 120-day pledge. So which is which? There's a better 120 and there's a 72% pass mark for the 120 days that His Excellency our President has been in office. So numerate for us.
Such a chromatica and neutral minds are a work from Hanum and I access the president. You can neutral like you are said Moni Amanyosem, Moni Amanyokubia, any Kakadia, Mona, my assessment of His Excellency. Will be something I'm here in DC and they will find the first score. I'll be saying and my subject, no tell by Monday. And Namiadum, Afapamon, someone got so almost no summer or better. Into the well, bitter days. I did say if you need a subject, said you're the Ghana show monster, or my who said it took you unfound man shimono, and almost sana seven. But right, this anything I can be, I mean, can be a member and they're different democracy, a yes, will be all kinds of excellent agree. The reality is that you decide who say you buy an economy not exercise, and an economy not exercise. You buy 77 number assets and exercise, and no assets and exercise. You buy, in semi and government here. You tune in my study and I buy so exercise. Those are some of the fair things I bet in the access here buying and exercise. I buy and buy and a boss or seven because I buy the generic so and a catch rail or so about a man. What's a man or say where this was in this one? In the cast where they are now, and have to sell you because I buy here for 4 years in city. Preoccupy owns me in now, but be assets.
Okay, so maybe.
Me too.
Well, I want to trust you to maintain the other way or no.
But when you're in that, so you are buying, you say, come out and it's maybe so. So, and say, yes, it is a buying contract. Depending on which side of the coin now, what's in now, done. Whether it is better or we would do this and make us.
Well, maybe from where I sit, the excitement is gooder. Etimi Abeka say, or more appreciate your buying efforts into the stabilization of the cedi. Ebema nipa do drona a year ready for no one who etimi so that we can also make projections for whatever we want to do. But beyond and besides that, nyomani bia independent be raising appreciating you on your lean government promise, on your Jumara promise, on your educational reforms promise, on the health sector, mama care, all those. But baby, obi be sha sia come say I said the 120 day surprisingly more delete the fight against illegal mining and film, and then 120 days more delete issues about terminations and revocations bia and nam na kwemu so man fight the bia more you want film. Why so? Why?
Galam say, Mijibi say, yeah, subject. We are doing there. Abayiba is something positive in the fight. Galam say, Amayini say, we be institutionalized that over the last 8 years. Say a post, say, and say, even 12 years. Mami extended in court as far back as 2016. As for the last 12 years, Galam say, Abayiba more like an institutionalized operation. And I said, be a endemic. So I say to a day. Onya yari enough me the mucha. I start your federal, but I thought I bet your porn maybe a break crack abem. I want to assure Obibiara Otie, say Abayi Bayi, say the total galamsey ase, Iguso. But yet it's a very difficult fight because of how they are institutionalized, and then the key actors involved. I think for Umubi, some senior politicians on both sides, Umubi. And when I say both sides, I am not missing words.
Exactly.
Some senior politicians, and Umubi. Some state to say media personalities, and they said police for, soldier for, people of influence and stature, and so answer Umubi. Ababe institutionalized. It's no Sunday. Utuasia obebre. And because of Sunday, Oma Omudi and Omutu sa Agudi, Agudi, Sunday, Sika, and so a woman. So they are also able to corrupt the process. Can we in Aboma, but government is doing everything possible with the reforms we've introduced. Tell you, ensure it one day because Galamsey fight any event, any process. And you know, the process is ongoing. And I want to assure everybody that Boma 4-year mandate. Judge us after the 4 years whether we've been able to stop Galamsey and as it means stop here. But
unfortunately, your line no a high sector minister, youth and I think entrepreneurship.
Hello.
Yes, Metonka, wrap up minister, yeah.
Yeah, well, absolute confidence in President myself because we show commitment, and that's the most important thing in the fight against Galamsey. The commitment must be there, and President Mahama and his appointees now shows our commitment. Over revocation of appointments, and another treasury move my sister station as Paso. I have had the opportunity as Minister for Youth Development to interrogate further after some of my colleague ministers to find out because they Obi Biara near Jumebia under the previous government. It is a but I mind lawyer for you say won't me Madia Wuni. In so mind you say, oh, ma will be Edjuma, the decline. I was so near the financial clearance. Somebody teacher say, I'm going to see how they funny, my budget for which me, Shamika, and some of it. And now, I'm a teacher for a call Ministry of Education. And I'm going to start there saying to just so they're not a session. In December and January, I found a buying here, Babeko. Almost 39,000 appointment letters. Knowing very well, say, not the financial clearance, like over 9,000. Knowing very well, say, I employ 9,000. But almost 39,000 appointment letters of Kofi Bentil with no provisions whatsoever made for 30,000 now. Next, I'm buying Baba inherited. Yesterday, they were in the streets demonstrating, say, a former Juma Bosumenai and the Intiomoka. There was no financial guarantee to them. But not because the cheap political.
Okay, so unfortunately, Minister Benin baby our question, but you've made your points clear. Immediately say next week, we'll continue with this discussion on the 120-day achievement and the challenges, of course, I warn them because it's 120 good days or 120 better days ahead or 120 bitter days, which of them? And the Ekawasem. On the matter of education, the former education person, assistant education officer, Penyusi de Krataba, contrary to what the sector minister has stated, we'll do that discussion. But me enka say Minister Besaba maybe next week na watimini abosa nkomo we eyi. Ba yenko fantia kwa north. Nimyan for kwame apia kudia so yamada kwaba. Oroba kwaba. Victory for 120 days celebration.
Omahe, me that's it. I'm chair for Mincha Fantiaqua, North for Bedroom mine, ne Fantiaqua mine, na titru ne me my hair, that's a brave miracle affair or Tosumino. Yame Yadoma, Mimi there bay, and Kingmakers, and ne Ochehin, and the nature of mine.
Oh, good.
And to Ghana, and you are saying, ɛhɔ na obiara de na nature
good
na ebema na natrinkwa na yasere ne sɛ yɛyɛ manfo ya yɛsom yi de yɛne ne nyina ɛbɛka bom ne mpunto aka ɛsɛ kɔhwehwɛ ɛde bɛgroman ne mfanti akwaman no na nanso na ɛbɛyɛ benkuhwe of the Achimabuakwa tradition
Nana Modu
Nana Modu the jurisdiction ne kɛse
good
ɛkwa kɔfa ɛtwerɛso ne ade nyina
good
osi no nom ne ade nyina ka nana ho
nana be boy with impuntu nana my good direction
menen ne ye private meeting no the dash me ho ne se impuntu ntina oba oyobia ye adwuma o security architecture of this country and English mm for over 30 years
oh then onim de oye
onim ne oye pa ti ye manana trinkwa ne amamfo nyina trinkwa me daye nyina be kwakota de
well maka fitana dia dance say President John Dramani Mahama the 120 days aye wani so aye ofe nti we bia also be man moa they are trying common so
o ma he ho President Mahama eba on the mandate
but don't intimidate just
don't intimidate me cry we go grow we wedding be 30 years
yes
if somebody for num na ne no this grow into ono want me intimidate me
okay
but obe collaborate with me na yen na I can kwachere o man for o my President Mahama aban a obae on the mandate say obe reset Ghana man na reset Ghana man the critical agenda pa ne woni table so say galamsey asem na minu minister minu atetwa toto papa so say politicians ka ho ahemfo ka ho central ka ho since when no hu sise nipa we nyina ka ho ene ya on ba power no hu sise nipa we nyina ka ho no de sise galamsey kra asem de o mon ka kra ama nsu kra Ghana for benum sise ya problem so reset you 120 days assessment you effect ben and enya on the prices of goods and services and
but that's what good tayaka say stabilization of the cedi here
and it is stabilization of the cedi no
it's a
cement
big
price ya stabilization of the cedi I want to mean linking it to the prices of goods and services no for me meaningless stabilization of the cedi without if you cannot link it to the prices of goods and services meaningless. What is the price of cement
okay
today?
so I no opposition no mo home na mo farmer holding pia ban if you say the first question that comes to mind is say but you've been there for 8 years I've been in for 5 months almost so what's the big deal that you want me to jump and ensure cement number 90 95 100
this government here government or company on the promise about resetting at the time I'm taking over no not cement prices average in 85 cedis say no 4.2 no 140 and 32 no about 120 130 so a government a company is over resetting on my own and obi catch them say civilization of the city now prices of goods and services cost low and the buyer near ton about 30 cedis no say buyer no about 70 cedis say so say babia obekobia ukofodua ya ti almost every 3 days bia you do light almost every 3 days you don't light. And you know, so we catch them say.
But when you say this, you keep exposing more administration. It's a more just into our tour.
For 4 months,
but for 4 months,
for 4 months,
you have to be fair to the system.
No, if you are not Palmahi, Oquasis will join the Beba. If you are not
Busumi 9.
No, sir, Busumi 9 enough. By now, no, and
to ensure, say, I said, was Dana Mekase, I don't know what the Koya man said. Make our semper say, baby, I'm a tino just this Saturday or so, almost about 42 times, maybe within more than the 12 or so minutes. I can be about 30 minutes, be fine. But it's not for political gains. But what it means is that we've had a challenge as a country. So we need to fix that challenge because, and I'm sure I'm free too as I'm a janitor. Do I blame the government who just came in 5 months or 4 months. I can't. It will be very unfair. And that is what we seem to be doing to ourselves from 2012 up to this point. Immediately government takes over. Then we say, unwisely. Only say we have to now profess solutions for our talking because we've been talking too much. We've been criticizing too much.
Argument here, defeat earlier statement.
Yeah.
What say buy no buy what you stabilize city. And you know they was stabilize city. And know that credit there. Who say
your friend be goodwill, Ojitum.
Oh, goodwill there.
Ojitum. Say it me koki cannot be ama ade bi ese nke ye bufu. They said dokono bu akosro, pan no bu akosro, cement bu aka wasemi. Enipa no ete say de omo humbo kra asesa de na eden asi. Ba ye preko ye nima na say ebo no kwa na kwa. I want to say any organ for. But it is just not right at this point. Especially when you exited from government 4 months ago. Maybe say officer right and justification. No problem. So you are thinking that
you are thinking say stabilization of the city. In a more can say na good say oh my yard. And I make 24 never abaso. 24 never abaso. No, 24 yes, oh my come there. And I make say from a practical point of view. Say if I'm able to stabilize the city, fine. But if I'm able to stabilize the city, then the direct relationship with prices of goods and services, for me, it's meaningless. For me, as an individual, it's meaningless. Okay. Because prices of goods and services is there. Look at the prices of even second-hand cars I buy. Car previously, turnover is about 150. They say 300 nearly. Misro. So 4 months in Nina sending my cost, they are giving them about 1 year. No, Misro. The government must do better. Mr. Nutri, so government must do better. What's in money and the money 172 Imani is 50. Imani is 50. Oh, so what is saying? Oh, me the memo 42. 42. Me memo 42. And that's hopeful. Memo 42. I'm charitable.
Mine. MP
Member of Parliament. Fantiakwa North.
Good. I see 5 names no. I just into Australia, yes, sir.
Or Shesen Kamoba, my BBA.
I'm reflecting. Yes, sir. I see the Parliament. Oh, every day budget that way. Or more approval that way. Appropriation that way. You see, sometimes I get so disheartened. If the likes of him speak like this,
there be said the likes are who see the question on Timin Kasa and on Timin
General. We're a member of parliament, so you need to educate the people. Not Jumano. Now, Kasa 5 months. Yoma, it's not been the impact is not being felt on Kofi. I feel so disheartened.
One more reasons it is a cement work also.
Until I make a choice, see the next T. Or see, Nyoma Kosu, yes, sir. Member of Parliament. Nyoma Bena Mujama, let me show the Wahon Fenya, let me show. Intino, the Omujama, yeno, on my ababefu. Inti Afina, you really budget. On Muka, I approve it. Yeah, Baba implemented and move appropriation. Yes, I
what they can do, also can be into kind.
In the year 2008-2009, that dollar near 1.44. The dollar near 1.44. 2012, near 1.96. 2017 January 8th, net 3.4. Since Omokono, not dollar near in 16 point something. The boy, you're a businessman. Or be catch us say a COVID. But in between 2017, every 2019, June, July, our company buy not dollar near. Next time we cannot change. And number 6 to 7 to $1. The one. And say a COVID no. Yeah, Jabby mouth 3.9. 3.4. 2017, 2018, 2019, June, July, August, COVID buy no. Now $1.67. Go and see. 2020, that $1 2024 more $1. I really got disappointed during the campaign time. I mean, quietly beside economists be all home or kind of home. The business say, oh, into a bar, dollar no, cost review. Or say either it stabilizes itself and now a cost show. You see, hey. And when I start first time economists and say, and I don't know say, oh, either it stabilizes or go up. So you say about for more. I say, well, prudent management. Do you get it?
Is it not too early?
How early is it?
To be touting?
On one they can as I'm saying. I've got this far idea.
If you are not
on one they can you so a few seconds ago. Yes, sir. You see, dollar magic I perform when I different here.
Catch me.
It's due to leadership. Investors' confidence.
When you raise that argument,
no, that is a fact. That is a fact. I don't know these are credentials. People were running away from this country.
GDN
ban. Or music ban. Yeah, you said me very sanka. Or the dollar ban this the man or the bojuma. So the demand for the dollar is here and cost dollar no. Omo ba yen ko bobusia yen twa kokko syndicated loan and say ya manage dollar to say na mo no. We don't do that. Ya kwajibi. Ya buy ya kwajibi. Na dollar na mahe 13.9. Musu stage ela bunja sade no. 14. And na 13 go to Bank of Ghana Bank of check. It's 13.34. Go check.
So I rated the sound himself.
That be. No. Go and check.
What is the bank rating there?
And I tell you, to see how we can let's say what we can see. What do we see? Guys, you prepare by the maybe over toy. So the cover Bank of Ghana.
Exactly.
So they will give you a rate.
Exactly.
So what are you talking about? In the country here, you come and you $80. It is over what that say 40 point where we have propaganda. Mischievous one, of course. He said, you're on the pet in the major. Oh, my hearing, this country, in from my boy and Nano, and from my back.
So 13-2.
13-2. Thank you. Look what we go for. What I say? So, what got this is China, and I'm Morocco, and I told us, Bank of Ghana, we're 13-2. We won't even trust us, can own, these are the education, just the honorable member of parliament, Emma. No one just have propaganda, no. Prudent management, leadership. Osahini, aye biafu, John Dramani Mahama, wabe lande, in from a panel. Now me know, who lets us, now we tough world, at the rate of what, per liter, 17, 18, me bona, and I
about 14.
And then you had a 14 when you had a challenge 24 the way to Vienna. And then 13.49. Go to Goel. Find out. Go.
I don't buy from Goel. Sometimes I'm patronizing Goel.
No, but if you don't buy from Goel, other share is the same range. Go check.
I'll check.
They fall within the 13 range. $7 to fall within the 13 range.
Is it what?
Maybe said that by in statistics. You don't mind the development. What I say? And now the book, me feeling me tank no. Me so air conditioning go so traffic crime me feeling. I was really enjoying it. Unlike 7 months ago.
I think so. Not by a
he
feels very comfortable. He doesn't see the challenges we are raising.
Get this thing right. Get this thing right. Ghana for buying our back.
Okay, so Ghana for buying our back.
And see that 57.something%. A see that or electoral process. And see that
the Ghana we want.
I see on my John Dramani Mahama government. On 42%.
Yeah, 42.
Yeah, then I see on my 42%. Bawumia percentage.
That's 41.
Yes. Bawumia percentage. Into your boy home cry. So first is about Bawumia percentage in the year. Mindanasi. Look, Ghana for there's a big relief. Oh, Kuma. NG. Mesre, Transport Minister, on starting for transport from Mukasa, various unions. Let the ordinary Ghanaians start feeling the impact of the reduction
It will be difficult. It will be. How's that?
They be see on from Munkasa.
And I'm because even the last.
Don't number from the last.
The last administration, me raise this issue.
No, you see,
they no more regulating.
O mine, Mr. Say Kasa. And go shake out for before.
Oh, they be say fact.
They be yes Kasa and shake out for before.
So what do you comparison?
They be NPP. Who can compare? You see, Ghanaians one piece.
Okay.
And if you want person to take you was a
I see.
Hey, Akufo-Addo. And I'm voting my John Jaman Mahama. And then from a panabano. It's me no ye din komo a.
Mama nkomachi.
They encourage what past government. In some instances, and come who go shake out for before. I didn't say. At the asempa and abano. And EJ. What I say? It is a what you mean say dollar. Ah, me so me dream hunda. Me so me my cost kun because credit me no. Me dream hunda say dollar bet my perform. But gratefully and graciously, you were finance minister Bia and Brashim, what did Ghana dollar about from? In collaboration with the Bank of Ghana and Jamfi, Gold Board. Yeah, boy Juma. Lawyer Edwin Tamaklo with his team at MPA, Ejuma Elkoso. Oh man, who say there was a time a liter of fuel, Echo 18. And a Papa Bawumia was your quack a gold for oil. Okay. A hot one a shooting called 23. But okay. Was your gold for oil. And a free 18 equal 23. Refi. Obi also economist too.
Who so won't fear by me and Sandy Bosuminum down.
I mean, Yajai. I simply say, Oko can, or time for 8 years no, yet Tilala by a numbe, and more friend COVID. Or more, I have a 10 or 2 years. No, the base at 2. Russia, Ukraine.
But are you running away from that? It didn't have an impact on us.
Russia, Ukraine, it's a year. No, year. 2022, they're about SR. If you look at our import rate between Ukraine and Ghana, and that of Russia and Ghana, the impact is just friction. Before that war actually came on. And the man for the as an excuse. When put like a more power, Pope no we or Rome no. Now there's the Pope ye into and I don't look also. You see, they like to give there was a time okay, the first Iraq president.
Saddam Hussein
Saddam Hussein. I think he was the one. Okay, that time for power. Iraq war nearby, no. What was the impact? Yantio say because of so and so, enter we see you. But Akufo don't want there. Obisi say to talk in Bawumia. Echo share stand up.
No, don't.
What are you talking about?
Don't trivialize the conversation.
I am.
You cannot for 1 minute say,
yeah,
their cost
yeah,
Russia, Ukraine, and the COVID did not have an impact on
Ghana's economy. Which kind of impact? Then I would feel about who Akufo don't ingwasi where. Ukraine, but
you know your.
No, but you know, the point is that
former president.
Of course, he really embarrasses. The point.
No.
Let me express myself.
Debbie. Hold on.
Accepted and withdraw. When a country was at war, who was at close so
but do you know there's
but
you know there's an admission
by
your
don't divert the issue. Me say when a country like Ukraine was at war, your man penny, and you to me call Munchen, part of my granny, and you know what say. What are you talking about? Sometimes you want to play diplomacy, but the diplomacy cannot be actually expressed in the right way. You must add the roughness to it. Who or be our crisis? Now call Mukrum.
Obi a Honchiro.
Muchinipa. Yakuntokwa. Or Sorano pa a yet or maybe a bomb with Fiaba. Now what do 2 me alcohol? Echo some more Gani. Mean describing saying. And then the flag of Ghana no Licoy.
A hajuni.
A hammy, and I hire. In time say a pesset. Yamia boy, 8 years, Yakum, Yabre. Sardine, and to baby. Young queen and Aban and Eba.
Oh, no, make Kyle say.
Yes.
Oh, fear 9 emu Busminum pen watchow.
Nasi, I grew up a soa.
Only pano na yini kabri biado.
Only a kind, say I grew up a soa. Eddie. If you are not me call on a campaign ring say Ghana for Musham assistant to Abafa. Because the dollar was at 16 plus. And fuel was at its highest price. See, before every free power, or 2016, 17, a gallon of petrol, a year liter, now you're 14.4. Okay. And then, a gallon, 70 cedis.
You have just started the journey. Don't talk to me.
No, but at the point that I'm making this, as much as we just started the journey, humbleness, humility.
Humbleness, when I would describe my presidency.
I describe humbleness. No, get it right. I describe his act. I describe his act. Say acts or involved in war. What I say? Into your 4 months, no. And ninja and a back. See, or cause a car. And I want you so say car will talk. Car bang. One because say car bang. The way you car and say, I should have got 300,000. Car bang. There be car bang. You could have asked him. I got a Suzuki and I a Kia and I own that and I car bang and I turn 150 and I know what you say you turn 300.
No, but don't run away from some.
No, car bang.
The last time I checked.
No, car bang.
Can you hold on?
Can you be so explicit?
And you won't check the prices of.
No, car bang. Can you hear him in talk? Car bang.
On talk about the car case, Mr. Bond.
And car case, yes, 4 times. Car bang. You see, the propaganda must end somehow because on no time, you know, duty a Mutiano,
I get out my 40-footer container.
And you know, October or September. No, trying. Have you checked the fare? We are still going according to that particular rate until ratification of. You
know, the me pleading said, don't be defensive of every situation because like, you just started the journey.
Situations like the situations like there be situations like
wrap up on this one. On this matter.
So
our opposition to man no to me
intimidating. Who's your chairman for someone and said that he intimidating you?
120 days. Anyone bang na 120 days. 120 days in the name say Adwuma for President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Danoma. Yet me foul. Many of them ye already. They only 120 days. 120 days. Ye increasing electricity tariffs by almost 15%. 120 days, you are increasing water tariff by about 4.2%.
Yeah, 2 in money.
Yes, by 14.7.
But that has always the president. President John Dramani Mahama has always said, "Sir, mechanics the first was say it is high time we pay realistic prices in terms of our tariffs."
Into 120 days, no, me share and I see 120 days. It is up to Ghanaians to judge for themselves. 120 days, electricity, yatum 14.7. 120 days, water, yatum 4.2%. 120 days, in my form, Nante Mabawa, President Akufo-Addo ni Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia MFA. Dodon wa ye yiwom, uko NC ye yiwom. Uko many of the public institutions many of them ye yiwom amon wabeshi. 120 days eno na yehu. 120 days Ghana say problem wa oba President Mahama campaign or so on the oba or solution to the problem oba in a very few days of solve problems. 120 days they say iOS 120 days uko bokwa security situation they say iOS
that's many
uko bokwa unfortunate say me cancer say but that's me can say the problem I want bokwa na uko situation iOS and only 120 days and near my over here and only near my and I make can say I am pass President Mahama determine say obetimi aye bibia betimi ama edi o man akọ na nimu enka 120 days no enka ye betimi ahu positive signs I say ampa say unya the rest of the time no akanika ho obetimi dia go anim me there from where I sit and what I know government cedi stabilizing dollar stabilization who some aye kan so we are aware say government is also not spending on investment so we are aware on spending capre and you know automatically no the pressure on the dollar no ebeba from so enti ho no sa gains no and major attribute no the fact that government is not spending money in any of the investment project contractors in the Adom can need be any ultimate school feeding program yema minimum school feeding program but terminate appointment in nationwide termination o my won't be that so there also be terminate to be appointment cra eduma na wayen na ries na wom no ries na ma no na wo de meka e ka no wo de me no ntua wo se maternity appointment do terminate Ghana for my appointment no san ko fa another set of Ghana for emma abeye adwuma adwuma wo mo aye running into years
so your expectation was that government nipa na order that say
oh so we Ghana for my
Bobianka say oh na so on ka say omo wa yi omo free on form back Obiaba new king there's always a new law.
But say who terminate to be appointment na say o man he would delicate so much na unya attempt to be as we test scan unya roadmap be as we test scan and no one say what terminate appointment and say
I see
this is not the kind of democracy in near Bompire.
So maybe you are able to help me this morning, Honorable Kwame Apiakodia Fantia Kwanos, Member of Parliament. Omwami with Nyoma Mienua, you say kudos because once you give 42% means that there are certain specific areas that Abino, IXL, or OGD says is good to push and to think about.
Say appointment on record time. No, I say I think it's good. And then appointment, so no who say youth no woman so a dozen.
You subscribe to that.
I know so
you subscribe to that
as an individual, yes.
But in Mabunu do no more
yes, as an individual, yes.
Okay. Agbasi.
Amani. Unim say asem kese na assemble. Obi say ono Ghana for second of this best year do my MPs.
Signals Bureau. And what's the challenge with that?
And also this can be to Kama president-elect aid.
And you know one person okay so can kind of crack tani. And you say the no free ni pem. Baby assembly na minti na me kwana kama president.
Me can crack.
No me say. Ono na crack ta o trophy yoko. O trophy yoko by.
I was say obi ba me work as a me.
Na working kind of crack.
Na working say there.
Entity government entity.
So if you talk as if so no one that try on 1 minute be fair to the situation.
Oh ni outfit here then.
Messi Signals Bureau.
Yes, already.
And I'm saying that. Pacho. The details of
you see,
the details
when such characters when such characters talk. Some of us who have been there before. But we know what it contains.
So calm down. Once you've been there before,
yes,
and you can tell Ghanaians the specific responsibility to role. No, you've been there before. Until
Jessica also what this best thing. Jessica also what this best thing. Bisa who say na can the panel eduma be. Can the panel eduma be.
But if you take instructions from somebody else,
you don't take instructions from whatever.
So what do you think has happened? Then officers in the correct.
Amani, I know na count.
Na coming the muso the amount.
Oh, ti. Ubisa small mention money. Na account, you're closing the account. Oh, a friend saying 2023. And they're closing the account. 10 years, 2023. And they're closing the account. An act of the parliament for Musa Sikano. Such act was passed in 2020, but also 2024. Oh, man, and you'll be a castle FO. You're closing the account in 2023. Sir, after so my parliamentarians as mono allowances no was in 2020. The act was passed in 2020. Almost all chess country in 2024. Meanwhile, scandal so they close that account in 2023.
How is that possible?
Thank you. And you be a castle a fool. He's trying to survive, but it's too late.
It's too early to also conclude.
No, but the point is that he did something childish.
But you're unable to conclude.
But the point is that your account, you see, you had the money in 2020, allegedly. Or we are scaling 2020. You see, allegedly. Or we are scaling. He stole the money allegedly.
Oh, 2020. Yeah, that don't for allegedly. It's better than allegedly. You know the way we throw.
Of 2020, 2023, you're closing the account.
No, your payment, you know.
And also on
institution here payment. Oh yeah, institution here payment. But making
they have not sent the institution to court. It is him. Mun just had you have found signal bureau and court. A do boy in the court. And also spending size canon 2024. Editor Khan, my president-elect aide. Our chair parliamentarians after I pass it in 2020, you know, on what you are asking in 2024. Now we see the institution bay. Let's stop this. I don't think honorable now parliament on.
No,
half an hour back and do the one count. What I say? So get it right. And yes, what talk at no. A love letter. Maybe so. They don't work at no.
Walking crata.
Now, catch me, my time with you. And me must.
Because baby, I don't know me.
See, me my time with you. Oh, the other show, maybe all, maybe I better do my watch.
Oh, Debbie say, I don't know to
Debbie,
and only the Debbie, and I Jemuna,
I want to say, baby, about you.
And I Jemuna, we know.
Debbie, I want to say, baby, Jemuna by you. Hey, now you are Migoka.
You have to respect him. You are sat at a place that you are not privy to what has happened there.
He's not actually residing in a friendly environment. It is a bad man also. I am telling you, no authority, his account was closed in 2023.
No problem, but I'm saying
so that. So how come that in 2024 you claim you made some payments to members of parliament?
These are questions you can raise, but it doesn't make your questions right.
That is why sounding say, baby, all on your friendly. They all like me,
Debbie. I disagree to that.
You can disagree, but that's
it's not allowed here as you share your opinion on this matter.
But that's a fact.
No, it cannot be a fact.
It doesn't make logical sense. I have closed your account in 2023. I have passing an act of parliament in 2020.
So I'm sure.
Doesn't make logical sense.
I'm sure.
I'm here about this.
I'm sure the attention of our courts and the Attorney General will be drawn to these lapses that you have raised here. Because at the end of the day, we assembly cry and could be your colleagues and the Bengal.
What's the work had relevant? But who describe who say?
No, me see environmental one. Is it not your custody?
Okay, there.
I really appreciate it. But the point is, in front of me,
okay, so
Debbie. But you still want me to polish that thing for you, which is not possible.
But how do you say that?
How would I say that?
No. I'm saying that.
Yes.
We need to be fair when we are discussing some of these matters. Now, but in your case, also be Bissau. And because equal measure, no. Yanka say, Ebia and a crata, what travel trouble, tis a cratan, who shed your unima deficiency. Who shed your unima, I was also and what who did he say? the all can enter asu
yes
etwetwe asu eye chance e be ka say sa nipa no tini baby bibia siri tirima be go no we cannot do that we cannot do that sabi Ghana appointing the continent on ya hu nipa hu sabi sa no continent on
listen to the adjectives me see environment
I forgive you because also on pure account into okasa bi or implication
wo kasa account say wa wo no we broni
no abu no dey be broni me ya hafuni me nya broni also say
fine me me ti me ai gbeni no tell me nim kumase na wo nim kumase yes of course what you say when I say ye me apenyi
no problem ye go bra
say ye apenyi ko radio pon
ye go bra
1972 na me no consent see that time Ashanti hini who did okay
but you
72 no consent who nim kumase
but you say they say wait me pia ma chef mo say Eti Mamenka o say MNC Group Global e ka sem chiro say omo an investment holding company omo businesses or minerals and a food trading and a gold export real estate logistics and a nyoma ekika account ade omo ka no say one over 12 years experience e was a juma omo yenim omo sa ka so omo US omo Dubai omo China na omo drive growth and innovation into omo say uhia sa nimdie we a tap into them in terms of management consultancy procurement and energy services no omo deal with NMC Group Global omo totally reliant ye be kwa kutwa wa ba me ka se mula e twa wa ba sisia game park fadarma say odiamba no pa e be ba wia ana anwumbre into just stay tuned after the break we'll be right back yakwaba yasaba back ya damu ina mase ya twan komo no so am say mamenda aye tetewe group wo Kumasi Jinyasi Minamasi the chairman and all the people Majibra Mosmushebi and then Eben on Mr. Clarkson and your mama Kanyana CDC4 is that yeah CDC yeah the chairman in our constitution so now I also Wajibra Oshebi no so me chair constitution because my make say him yam for Apia Kodia Fantia Kwa North Mrashibe Jani on a ticket of the MPP ewa sana Agbasi Luchu and so Ujine Muma NDC Amanyoko no so ewa I'm saying. Quick reminders on the 11th of May when say you need to appreciate all mothers ti fato on so on the 11th of May you need to appreciate all mothers potential mothers so be a mother appreciate them and appreciate them well. We have the next 10 minutes to say thank you for being a part of a conversation. You know, na yada was no to us Adom TV if we say oh dear. I go see. So I'll open up for you.
Yeah.
Maybe all the education can come from my on this matter now and then I give you a bit my catch Ghana for as we are just about Oh, you wanted to educate us on the role of Signals Bureau Jumakuno. No. Na opeso o mai adekire e wa Jumakuno no. Nyoma on betimi aye na nyoma ntimi nye. Nti o di gina so aka se saa krata na iwura na dia ba abontin ugidi se maybe isin to kakra wo.
Functions of Signal Bureau they say me to be candidate to because it's a national security issue.
Yeah.
Nti akwa ko busa department kwa ni ma se.
Akwa me so.
Na ho se o bokro no.
Yankasa opi wo na ye bokro no.
Yemboko no.
Baby any power be and the probability says into
the yemboko no.
Okay, kind of cat also and on no and yere pass on me we are there be that.
Now the sikana the man called you Israel buys or Tonyo man. A basan or ask can call on private account.
Court be him.
Eh chrono
court be him.
Just ask them.
Court be him.
Eh chrono it is not court.
Court be him. Say I am pastor son see.
Na son is because Attorney General is a learned man. On this OBO, the past Attorney General. Professor Godfrey, Dominic. Oh, artist says no Godfred Odami.
No, you cannot go.
This is not Dominic. The current age will not do that.
What we want to do.
So when you go to
under the guise of national security.
Is there a subject matter of our discussion here?
It's not a matter. Me say in the previous part, accused person.
But when you raise this issue,
the current AG will never do that.
But you told him, say,
you see, the AG came and told the whole world. He moved the world along this case. And Okache say, Akorano was transferred a bicycle.
But someone will say the AG is not.
But they have the evidence. Yoko have the evidence.
But I'm saying that the AG.
Yoko have the evidence of the act.
But the AG is not the law.
I am saying that Yoko had the evidence of the act. That's why he gave it to the AG. And AG is speaking based on the facts.
And you said the AG
I cannot transfer Sika on the private account. It's a basic, it's a fact.
You have been.
Don't dispute it.
Hold on.
I'm holding on, but I'm saying don't dispute that.
No, hold on. I'm saying, say,
tell me more.
Unim dear wo amanyo semuno enough from. And I unim so say whether attorney general or a lawyer ball ko edua. And no chile say ko edu no abo ina the original so
agree. But I'm saying say the current AG. Oh yes, I'm mistaken. No.
Oh there be and the man kasa.
There was a transfer.
A price is
there was a transfer. There is an issue with evidence. Say what transfers
are you able to advise us moving forward as a country under reset? Talk to your ministers and talk to your people. Talk to them.
Yes.
If what you're saying is to advise them
that
then podia.
Yes.
Anka nentwini to. He said the anka signals group in your okay.
No, confirm this.
No, confirm this. He won't go in the back of tea. It's advising. And no, Jana, I will run giddy.
And 2 days ago, 3 days ago, Code of Ethnic to move along with in this administration.
So remind them.
Was launched.
So
remind them. No, I won't remind them.
Remind them.
They know it already. I will not remind anybody.
Abosoba.
No, going there, you know it already.
Say,
now Nipa,
if they knew the president would have given them
the president, the man in Mahama, was he here? Now I I don't need to advise. No, but when you went there, they gave you the code of conduct. Fancy Bible, chief of staff, I advise him. The Bible. Now who cannot be contrary?
Code of conduct.
My direct issue. Let's go to the issue. Or we are sick account on the private account. It's basic fact. Don't dispute it. It's a fact. Or we are sick. Once you transfer the money from a bank account,
your narrative now they more.
And I'm saying that the person who is prosecuting him.
But the person prosecuting him, no.
But
only the final What would you advise your ministers per what you are saying on these matters or another matters?
My advice to my various sector ministers is say, they should chase those criminals and send them to court.
Why are they criminals?
You said to advise them.
Now, why? Which criminals?
But most of them are acted in the way they shouldn't have acted. They should go after them. The nation is bleeding. We're in the crime zone. They should go after them. They should not compromise. And I salute the Attorney General and his deputy and the entire team. I salute members of Yoko, National Security. I salute this morning the great Japa himself. Yes. Japa is somebody we should actually eulogize. Because there was a time.
What did you just say?
Yes.
No, what did you just say?
Eulogize.
We should eulogize him.
Yes. Yes.
So
because they be that is not the issue. Mo age no e ko hu someone no win case.
Me say age no. So we unu aketo a kan your first at that age of attorney general.
Ni fenu Debi ni fenu efata. Ba mi na sembo na se.
Na jakwa se mo yasem.
Debi ni no ma ye no efata.
Na jakwa enema o ye.
Na wo jakwa se won bo na win case we age.
That's not the fact of the case.
No, but we heard the voice. We heard the voice.
But no man teaching na na be dey say the correct.
Omani much as
he made a reference to somebody here. That person has come to say a seminar kind of our case C plus. That person has come to say enya the credit or kantia. Ejobi wa fa kon confirm.
They don't know them.
Na pick and choose be now.
That time a whole AG have the power to deal with Jackpot. But he knew said Jackpot can. I am going to
Adubwa asemo
Politician.
Adubwa asemo watchron.
Me policy adia.
Me adia policy adia. Me policy I can't whitewash a dirty work. Okay. So Adubwa ensemo wakan. Ensemo anoding. From the national security perspective. Ensemo ehu. Na ya hwe ya ensemo ebetimi abọ man. Enti media ne mesre ne say state security apparatus.
Asem na waka one kan.
Oh. Na dey okay, o say nsem odi atudwa. Ya dey ehu, e bo betima bokuru.
Betia bokuru. This state security apparatus wa ye wo mama. What's 9.5 million Ghana cedi to ISC holdings. So what you are 9.6 million to the national counter-terrorism effort. So what you are 960,000 to Committee on Defense at the time. No. What you are 960,000 to members on the Committee on Defense at the time.
Members of the Committee
on Defense. So, since what you are
and no the managers because some are all
8.3 million to opposition party to support
opposition
election results. Yes. Yes. And no somehow and some of their yes.
Was captured in it?
I've read the entire document.
No, I have the document, remember.
Opposition party. 8.3 million Ghana cedi to support opposition party for coalition of resource.
Okay, so let me see.
So it is
President-elect
5.1 million to President-elect AD.
Who is the President-elect AD? Who is it?
And she don't mean something say ya. Ghana for very interested so me who no crea.
Intimacy no say the same can.
Oh, but insult.
It's not about insult. Me say environment or
no insult no
na. Fair to him.
Senior insult no na mempe. Me say me we ukoye Joma Hama me catch was nye Joma Hama.
Debi insult no.
Ukoye Kufuor so me ma kwan man.
Now some vehicles
for somebody to
now some vehicles was special vehicles or the man.
Also the man aid of the president.
Who is that aid?
During the transitional period. So but I no cry say
transitional period.
Yes, transitional period. Transitional period no cry say only obi daily. The chairman of the transitional
is the person that
on no so only daily. The government party no outgoing party
insult
we don't have problem.
It's not about insult. We say environmental law
a matter of public interest.
I'm saying
issues
thank you. But I'm also saying baby Otino environment no.
Now see me be what was she asem no. Maybe what was I'm not like that.
Thank you. This environment no one no. Baby can. Who ever the one so bro? What's it how? Who can why? And how?
8.3 million to support coalition of opposition party. And the opposition
party. Now
electoral
commission there no.
Opposition electoral commission so there na adenya. And nyan samwa ye betimi eja wa haya.
Operative.
Nyan samwa betimi eja wa haya. Samwa assessing national security ekom. Because in some people are in CC.
Who can the parliament?
And some people are
no. So you are not read the document.
I cannot tell where the AG gets his theories from. But as your good office would have
So
learned
all
by
along
now,
Makai.
the matter relates to.
I spent the whole night on this.
Court no.
This is a very serious.
It's not raising.
Why indict a lot of institutions?
Why indict Parliament? Why indict
National Security
National Security itself.
Electoral Commission.
Nah, me crowd here. Say issue is here whether he has the locus to do this.
He doesn't have that.
You know, those are the things.
He doesn't. After the
so he claims he's been pushed to release classified information.
Of course. Of course.
And whether he has the locus to do that.
That's the character we are dealing with.
And him, who
that said the deeper this will produce who that you have seen the fact now.
No, we need to.
You saw what was on the surface.
I'm saying we need to be careful as a country and as a people when people are given certain sensitive positions. I don't think that court will say.
No, but does he have the authority to do what he did?
No, I'm saying that authority.
You said fan.
Obiara nim say baby out no eye bambo ho komo. Nti nkomo ni bi wa obenya kwanya nti na ko edi wo ko.
Yeti yes, Honorable Samia Wuku. Out those days all lotteries. Was here and 1.8 at the opposition party.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Uti. I'm just linking it to that. And now Wakoma Parliament, that amount of money.
No, I'm the other.
Parliament will come on some money there. And it called for a national investigation because Ghana for being interested to know.
When I was speaking,
Nti Omahim said
was so emotional after what I say.
Kwesiada Mother's Day.
Yes.
Nti yema ewo begro ene yema e won fantiakwa. Ene yema e wo Ghana ha nyina yema moyiko. Ni ada wo ase. Se ye nyawo mu dia enke yewu. Nyankopon nkoso no nkrokra Ghana man nyina ne fantiakwa man nyina. No nhyira oba bia adwuma so, no nhyira ma. No onyi man fi adum nkwadum no onyi man fi nhyira mu nko nhyira. Ya da se.
Agbasi.
Oh, minifika. The me work and say the ebe 2 year no. Ye ma Ghana for hu the ebe 2 year.
Okay.
He said the ye kasisi a hu ya woni so bre no. Ye ma Ghana for hu because sometimes it's so annoying. Come and work for Mother Ghana. Tell their who ye. And people are defending. But as the fact is coming up, also want to try you. Me want to try you. On that note, me orphan. All mothers, we wish them a happy Mother's Day. Why?
All right. Korea, Bibi Obim.
Me dawase. Na ya Adom TV for ase. Na ya sese me da ye bai. Senem di kan 10 o'clock. Ye nyina ye ko boa ochima wura. Osaji for motia. Ofuripani any kingmakers e obegro. Na omode ye de da sebre mriku aferi otosumenu akire oman. Ndi esra manfo se omebo ai no bia meja.
Chebi ni ade no.
No ye no begro. So ochihin na.
Na se ni ochihin ni.
Ye wo achimebo kwa hene.
Eni ochihin.
Ye wa achimebo kwa hene.
Wa mo ka se ochihin. Wusu bibia wo bacho.
Ufi framantem emeka achimfo asem.
Mi ka cho se bi compress sa ba kuma se. Ma mi ka achimase.
Oye litigant.
Oye ka se ye.
Baby on the fire.
Ka se ye. Me do ka achimase ma. Ka se ye mi ai me
baby on the fire.
Me do ba ye the company. And 12 years in marriage, Eben Onoyere Frida. Oh, that's beautiful. Oyamishra Mawari so Mo Kumasi. And thank you, Ivy Planch, for watching. And Obi Auto J That's yeah, we don't be asking. Bye bye.